You knew you wanted it. You couldn't wait to have it. They told you all about it. It is Wednesday! Hey! Let's go! Wednesday, everybody. Wednesday. Oh, yes. Yes. Beautiful. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, folks. Good to see you all. I think all the lights are off. Welcome in. Welcome in. We've got an exciting day ahead of us. Oh boy. It is mid-May. The steams are rolling and the ships are flowing, apparently. The Idris is coming out. Who would have thought? We're gonna talk a lot about this. Not a lot about this, actually, because we want to. 4.1.1 is also live, guys. If you didn't know, the new update is out. So we're actually gonna jump in and look at some performance, get some gameplay coverage. I'm gonna show some new weapons. We're gonna check out the Starlancer TAC, do a whole bunch of Grey Cat MTC testing. I got a group of GII folks ready to get blown up and crashed into whatever surface we can find. But before we get into that, we got some news. Now, before we get into that, I gotta say my hellos. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, if you're joining us afterward, go ahead and jump like a good 20 minutes in if you want the gameplay. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around. PK Payback, my man, Toes Gang. I see you dropping the dance moves in the chat, vibing to the musics. Welcome in, Baltzen, Maverick, of course. Got the Maverick in there, rolling out the red carpet. Morgan, welcome in. Morgan McKindle, Soku Yamashita, Shifty, my man. No Andor spoilers. I promise from the bottom of my heart, if there are any Andor spoilers in chat, I will personally go to that person's house and disconnect their internet for you. Unfortunately, you would have already been spoiled, but I will be as vindictive as you. And I don't know, that sounds pretty spiteful. It sounds like that would really get the point across. Soku, you get it twice. Hello, welcome in. Mad Rhetoric, Rig09 is with us. What a blessing. Good to see you, dude. Brigadier, Colt, Moo Daddy, Nasty Master, AAK, Zero. Welcome in, everybody. Mrs. Tomato. Hi. White Kayala. Welcome, Colt. All right, y'all. Stengun, good to see you. Galawala, Tolly, B-Hood, Lady Space Patrol, T-Jack, Yui, Gumbo, my friends, my people. Thank you for joining us on this great notification morning. Let's start with a little bit of interesting news. The Idris is being released. Not today, mind you. It's still not completely true, but to everyone's, I guess nobody's, I don't know, some people's surprised the Idris is coming out. I think just one trim of it, but maybe all of them. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Who would have thought? You would think maybe that it wouldn't because they said it wouldn't, but now it is. So we're going to check out the Idris trailer and what they're saying about the Idris. But first I thought maybe we could check out the previous post about the Idris and what they said about it at CitizenCon in 2023. You know, the same CitizenCon, we're all waiting for most of those features that were going to come in from Squadron 42 to improve Star Citizen. Let's listen in.
To add to that, it is probably the most question I get asked at any event, and I really want to get it done, get it out for you guys, but we don't want to give you a half-baked thing. We want to give you a really great product that we can all be proud of, and it's delivered alongside gameplay. So, let's talk about something else quickly. So, Squadron 42 vehicles. Woo! How many of you have an Idris of some kind? Right. So, we plan to deliver the Idris alongside the Squadron, and that doesn't mean just the M. We're going to deliver the M, the P, and the K kit all together in one delivery. Javelin owners, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait a bit longer after that. Is obviously.
Who wants to bet the Javelin will be out by the end of the year? Like, it doesn't even matter what they say about when a ship is going to come out anymore. It's just like, who cares? It's coming out.
The bigger ship players can own. And we have recently looked at what is left to deliver on it. We've got plans. There will be modularity with it. And yeah, that will come after squadron releases. And those of you who also have the Vandal Scythe, Glaive, Blade, after squadron releases, you will also get the updated models as well for that.
All right. So, honestly, I feel like any Squadron 42 ship could come out at this point. If I owned one of these ships, which I actually think we did get one for a referral, I would want the squadron model now. Let's go. Get all this stuff into our hands. Like, if you're just gonna drop the Idris, then let's see them all. I think that honestly they should stick to the rest of what they said. Actually, no, I can't. Like, they said they would get us the features from that CitizenCon and then not the ship, but then we're getting the ship and not the features. I just want the quantum travel rework. Let's watch the trailer, everyone. Let's check out what the Idris trailer looks like, because it's pretty freaking cool.
Patience. It's not passive. Not idle. It's quiet preparation. Sharpened intention.
Dude, a constellation? Did they just use the Idris railgun to blow up a constellation? Like, that's rude. They don't want these people to even regenerate after this. That's absolutely ridiculous. What do you guys think of this model of the railgun now compared to the previous one? I think we've got actually a decent shot of the previous one. Whoop, that's too loud. Idris railgun. That's the K laser. It's not the railgun. Okay, so the other one has a railgun that looks like a poof monster. Looks like this. This would be the. So what is it? The K has the beam. The P has the railgun. Does the P have the missile launchers? Does the M have the torpedoes? No, the P must have the torpedoes. Does the M have the railgun? Why are there so many Idris? Idris? Idrisai? Idris Elba? What's the plural of Idris? Just Idris? P has the torps. Right, P for torps, of course. So this is the railgun, and this is the M. Yeah. What do you guys, which one looks better? That or this?
Sharpened intent.
This is a trailer for in their defense, so like, I've also got the Will I do a new Idris versus old leak Idris video? That's an old video, man. I remember putting that one together. I was incredibly excited because I was like, ooh, exclusive footage. Originally got to post, yeah, this one. This was like my first real big trailer that got pretty big, but we got exclusive footage, and that was cool, but I don't think I will ever be able to do this again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a lot of looking around the Idris. We'll cover it in depth. Anyways, I'm sorry. Let's finish the trailer. Still can't believe the Connie like that.
Resolute. To watch and wait. hold. Against haste. Beyond fear. Because you trust.
Love some nice little effects like that.
Because you trust.
Again with the... Oh, never mind. That's the same scene. It's like he's going after another constellation. This guy just hates RSI. Yeah, dude. This is interesting. I wonder if this uses the same laser effect as the Hathor mining laser. Can you just mine with this? Can I just bust open that cave with the Idris K? It's K, right? K for beam. I don't even remember anymore. Sorry. This guy's leg looked like gelatin for a second.
From that quiet, your moment will come.
Don't prod me with that thing. Go. Leave. I don't know. I don't know about the laser. It looks a little interesting. The ship itself is cool. Oh my god. Did I have music playing that whole time? Are you kidding me? I'm so sorry. I apologize. I just looked over and I realized that there was music playing in the background the whole time. I've ruined everything. We'll have to take that out of the recording. I think the, you didn't hear any music? So it's too quiet at this level. Okay, makes sense. There it is. I think this is a cool ship, but like I am not in any way, I don't know. I guess it's going to be exciting to use this. Regardless of what you do with it, it's going to be interesting, but there's so much lacking from the game to make this feel like what it's supposed to look like, even in the what we were just watching. But yeah, the Idris is out. For those who don't know much about it, let me give you a quick overview of the stats. It's about 2 meters tall. I'm sorry. I can't get over the fact that his name pops up when I type in Idris. Let's see. All right, so the one that's coming out is what, the M? God, it's so... Why didn't they just like name it L for laser? Which one was the one we just looked at? Help me, chat. K is the aftermarket upgrade. So this must have been the P. The P with the laser. The Peacekeeper. That's right. Yeah, because they've got the Peacekeeper. All right. So this is a variant of the Idris. Tailored for civilian use, having had all military-grade equipment removed, featuring 2 hangars capable of housing 3 small vessels and 1 snubcraft, along with enhanced cargo capacity and numerous gun turrets. It serves as an optimal choice for militia, corporate, and private entities in various different roles. So a little bit less militarily powerful than the M, but like it still has a giant f***ing laser on the front of it. You can't get away from that. So I don't care what they say. It's a freaking... This is a combat ship. It's got the spinal mount hardpoint, notorious size 10. Can you trade that out? K is with the laser. Okay, P has no laser. So the K is coming with, I think I saw it was the missiles, the torpedoes, right? Interesting. So the P, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the P isn't the one that's more commonly used. The laser on this thing is going to be... Imagine how much like of a beacon this will be. How much fun people are going to have trying to take you out. So this is an aftermarket special edition of the P. Features an additional equipment tailored to dealing with the swarm threat of carrier type ships. It has an additional size 10 laser beam, 4-point defense turrets that replaced the remote turrets, and a missile turret that replaced a manned turret. So you actually, this one might be better for less people because you've got the PDCs and a remote turret. Both the Idris P and the M can be converted to this variant using the aftermarket kit. It can carry 2 medium fighters in its main hangar, plus the MPUV in its dedicated bay. Basically, you're getting this thing for the hangars and the laser. They need to make like a size 10 ballistic cannon now. I guess that is a real gun, right? Basically. The Idris ad was saying it is flyable. Yes. Yeah, this is going into the game. But they're not doing the M version yet, just the P and the K, which is interesting because they also said they would do the M. But you know what? What they said, what they do, sometimes a little bit different. Either way, the Idris is coming in. We'll see what it does, but the gameplay is not really there for it. Engineering is not really there. There's not enough in-game actual contracts for this. It's going to be great for like sandbox and org gameplay and just having a good time with the big ship. But we're just going to see a whole bunch of solo Idrises floating and flying around everywhere. So maybe let's all just become pirates for a couple of months. Either way, we'll see how it goes. Let's get to the game. Let's play the game, my friends. 4.1.1 is live. We've been testing this thing for a good month now. And I'm excited to see how it actually plays because I haven't played the PTU in a good little while. Music down a pinch. You just take the music away right now. Let's go to the hangar first. Think we're in a party. Not sure if I am loaded in. Let's see who's there. Hello.
Well, look at how much the technology in Star Trek basically is.
Oh, okay.
60s. Naturally real after all.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thinking about
Hey,
it.
NPC.
Hey,
That's my
Tomato.
seat. Move.
Hello.
Hello.
There's
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Was wondering if I was in your server or not.
We were wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It be
Pretty good.
going.
The suspense is killing us.
Going good,
Happy
Tomato.
Indus. You are in a different server though,
I am?
by the look of it. I don't see
No,
a
he's
party
on. He's
marker
on
for
our
it.
server. I see it.
Yeah, I see you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
he's
yeah,
at
there you
Area
are. Other
18.
side. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
You
Cool
guys
beans.
all at Area 18?
I looked up in the wrong direction. But yeah, most of us are here. Ready?
Okay. Well, today I wanted to hop in and do some testing of the Starlancer TAC and a couple MTCs to see what we could do to run some. First, I want to go to Hathor and grab a couple parallax or volt weapons, a quartz or two, and then go from wherever from there, probably back to our corp or Hurston area and run some FPS contracts, mercenary contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Is the MTC in the game already?
Oh,
Or are
is
we
it
waiting
not?
for Grey Cat Day? I'm not sure. Maybe chat will know.
I thought it was. It was in PTU, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Holy crap, Mike.
I've only seen it in the CIG material.
Streamer privilege. Tomato.
How
got
about
one
the
early.
TAC?
Oh, the TAC's definitely in. I've been in a TAC today, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, TAC's
Huh.
definitely there.
Okay. Well, maybe I need to take the MTC out of the title. I thought it was in.
Oh,
I'm not sure. It might be, but I'm not sure.
What FPS
Well, I
are you
mean-
guys getting in Area 18?
Stand clear.
38 at the minute.
Oh, fluff. Almost got it.
Almost. It always happens too. It just always does. I'm currently getting 30.
I'm getting 65 in your hangar.
Okay. Hey guys, what if we're all? What if I've been bamboozled? What if Squadron 42 is coming out tomorrow? They did wait until the release to release the Idris. Just shadow drop it.
Honestly, that would be kind of funny. I'd be annoyed
Would
because I
break
literally
the
don't have the money to
internet.
get it right now, but
Like, genuinely, guys, we didn't get to schedule any time off. Come on.
Mm.
Well, I imagine that the digital version of CitizenCon this year is going to be a jumbotron at one of these event centers.
That'd be pretty cool if it was streamed in game, but I don't see it myself, but I'd love it one day.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Why is my face cam running at such low FPS? Because it is not a good product, or because I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. It's the most frustrating thing I've dealt with, but this camera just, I can't get it to run correctly. We actually sent it back and got a new one from the company, and there's still, we have different issues with it, but issues, so I don't know. Maverick, thank you for the bits. Thanks for the support today, my friend.
Welcome to the
All right, let's see what we got here.
It goes directly to your home.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
There is
system.
supposed to be
Transforming
odd
worlds to
here or there
exploring the
around
stars.
event hall, but,
Our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our Corp.
I don't even have access to the Starlancer. No. I guess it's just for owners. They don't do that for YouTube people anymore. Let's see then.
Like actual busy transit systems.
Does anybody else own a Starlancer TAC by any chance?
Oh my goodness, you're so unprepared.
I am very unprepared.
I don't actually own one, no. Does
Alrighty.
anyone else?
We hope you have safe travels wherever.
Oh dear.
Negative.
I guess we're not doing any of what I promised the people today.
Nothing.
And we'll just be changing the title entirely to
anyone have a dropship?
just testing 4.1. Wow. I guess CIG doesn't let us try them out anymore.
Just add April Fools to the end of the title.
Monitor your luggage at all times.
Does anyone have a Vanguard or whatever it's called? Or Valkyrie?
No.
I accepted a contract called Hunt the Polaris.
Thank you for visiting our
Gumbo
Corp.
says he's got one in chat.
If you're in game, that helps.
Prosperous day.
We'll pay you in cruise Luxes.
Well, I have a Valkyrie, but
Well, Ava's rich in script, so we can always get him to pay you in script.
Why the heck did a hype train just start on Twitch? Is Twitch just like trolling us? Twitch like, nobody's doing anything. Hype train.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Screw you then. No, it's not in here either. No. Streamer privileges have ended.
Please visit us again.
I feel like all technology is
Look at the
trolling
TAC
today.
and show the TAC off and see how it works with small groups.
True. So we can still go to half with those energy weapons.
Yeah, and do the FPS and stuff. Yeah. It's worth taking the Hunt the Polaris missions anyway, just to have it running in the background to get that script
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
while it's active and people are going ham on it. I just have one active at any time I've got the chance.
Guess we'll take a Polaris.
Oh boy.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I had seen a few people complaining that they didn't get one for the subscriber month as well. Shame. Hey, that's Gumbo, right?
Hey, Gumbo. Thanks for hopping on, dude.
Yeah, no problem. I was getting ready to do some patrol missions anyway.
I am very unprepared today, so you've saved the day a little bit.
Black Eagle being the key for your question.
I'm at Microtech, but let me. Well, I'm
Can we
gonna
meet you
switch
at
servers
the?
anyway.
Oh, okay. Can we meet you at say the
Everest,
Hurston
maybe,
Hathor
halfway?
location?
Yeah, sure. I can do that. I gotta get back down to the planet, and then I'll quantum, and then switch servers once I get to Hurston.
All right.
Alright, Gumbo, Ava's sending you a friend request now for a party invite.
Captured.
All right. Feel free to head to my hangar whenever you guys are ready to board up. Polaris is waiting.
Yeah.
Do we have any certified pilots in the group?
Define certified pilots.
Slightly racist.
Yeah, I see one pilot certification.
Yes.
I don't know why I just
got
got
one.
nervous real fast.
All right. You're free to fly. But if you
Maybe you're
crash,
gonna
you
have to
lose your
push it back because
certification.
it's working for me.
Oh shit.
I'm willing to take gamble. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll need a heat suit. We're not going to be there that long.
Where are you guys wanting to fly to?
We're heading over to Hurston.
Okay.
Look, can we all meet at the what is it, Everett Harbor?
Yeah.
Everett. Okay. Could be.
Sweet.
Ooh, what
That's
do
a
I
raw
wanna wear
tomato on
today?
stream.
Hmm?
It's a raw tomato on stream.
A little sweltered
Take it.
from the sun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, I hear thunder.
Are you guys still on planet or are you guys up in the space station?
We are
we're
currently
just-
in Area 18 at my hangar.
Right.
Ash, if you want to head straight to Everest, because you were over Crusader Way, right?
No, I'm not. I'm at Hurston.
Okay, yeah, just stay there. We're going to head to Everest. So we'll meet you there. Right. Does no one know where the lift is on this?
At the front
Polaris.
is elevator.
Yeah.
That's the most.
You all failed the test.
I was looking for the front landing gear. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm too far back.
I think they updated the engine audio in the Aurora.
Lowest landing elevator. They've updated a lot of audio. You want to hear
Can they
Robert
update
Peters
the
sound like?
rest of the Aurora?
No.
They update the what?
Aurora
So
Mark II.
destination Everest Harbor.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up the ramp.
Man, I really want a good core. Fine.
Avocado, you don't have your helmet on.
Oh, thank you.
He's telling you to put your luscious locks away. No exception.
Whoever did the Zeus needs to redesign the Aurora.
Hell yeah.
But it still needs to feel old. I want that. It's kind of funny that the Aurora feels old. They just need to make it up to date.
Yeah, I agree. Aesthetically, keep it old, but functionally,
So what does the co-pilot seat on
Get
the
it up to
Polaris
date.
do?
The hell? Oh, I'm not wearing a backpack.
Max, I thought you were going in a turret.
If it was the Freelancer, that would have been well, Starlancer, that would have been fine. But thing of it, hey, if you want to drive, you can drive.
Would anyone by chance own a Fury?
I think we did have one in our group, yeah.
We want to test that. We can throw it into the hangar.
Yeah, let's grab that at Everest. Who was it that had the Fury? Max, was that you? I think it was, right?
Yeah, I went ahead and parked it.
I jammed
because I didn't know if we
in
were
the hangar yesterday.
Yeah, actually, if you've got it claimed here then, Max, do you want to go and grab it now and we'll put it in the hangar of the Polaris and take it with us?
Yeah,
I do not have the MTC. I just took that off the title because that was wrong. My bad. Welcome to borrow your tech as long as it's a microtech. Gumbo hooked us up. Appreciate you. Thank you. Sorry about the unpreparedness of this one. I should have definitely checked my hangar before I actually planned the stream. Okay, yeah, how the heck do I get up here? Is that a button? Sir. This is why FPS scanning is going to be so helpful in like the smallest ways. You could so easily just like scan and see where there might be interaction points.
Replaced by those angle variants that we see in the trailer.
I have to probably agree with you with that as much as that.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart.
This is Space Tomato paging the pilot of the Polaris.
Do you want me to hop out?
Can you please open the door?
Oh, open the door.
On it.
Exterior.
He will never learn to open the elevator if we don't show him where it is.
Or if CIG doesn't release, you know, the ability to FPS ping to find things.
It should be open on the on the front right, and the elevator is already down for you.
Didn't they say
It's in front of the landing gear. Okay.
It's got that little tiny tag on the floor below the landing gear that says elevator.
Whoa, what the?
It's a very slow elevator.
In third person.
Alright, that's one way to get up the elevator. I only have one job. Dude, I don't think I have any job. I just not getting any of that right. Hello.
I love the dorky wave animation.
Hi.
My favorite. It's a real NPC wave.
All right, are we
Especially
all
with
on
the heavy
board?
armor, it looks like you dislocate your shoulder.
Yeah.
Is there anyone non-Polaris that is coming with us?
Mav, where
That's
are you?
I'm in the nose cannon.
Oh yeah, okay, I see you. Cool. Right, let's go then. Might need Tomato to call ATC.
Correct.
You should be able to do it from any seat.
Yeah.
All right, Fluff, you were good. You don't have to get up if you're.
No, I know. I'm just having trouble closing the doors right now. That's
Captain on deck.
Okay. All right, let's
But I guess I'll be
ring
the co-pilot.
ring their bell.
fully crewed command bridge of Polaris.
Are we opening?
We are currently open.
Correct.
Slowly.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, so once we get out of the hangar, we'll just get a little bit of altitude, like a couple kilometers, and then I'll run back, open the hangar.
Starlancer TAC grew in size. Yeah, it also changed manufacturers. They announced it this morning. Starlancer TAC is now an RSI vehicle, no longer a MISC vehicle. Probably have access to it once you can buy it again. Yeah, probably when they actually release it on MISC Day. Just usually it comes with the new update, so I naively assumed it would be there. Shames. TAC is in hangars for people who pledged will be rentable at Invictus the 5th or 6th day. Yeah, TAC's hangar got real big. Is TAC already in game? Oh, that's what was being answered there. Do you guys already do a full crew on the TAC? Am I late? Nope, we're heading to go get the ship right now. Flying over to Hurston, where we'll be boarding and doing our full play. No, it's not actually RSI, I was kidding. Don't know what our current shard size would be. The event, the Invictus week is going to be at ArcCorp. Idris tomorrow. I think I might go live for a bit tomorrow to check out the Idris.
Oh, cool. I got a hangar camera too. Nice.
Okay, let's roll.
Cycling hangar door.
Awesome.
Understood.
We're good to go now, operator.
Aye, all head.
To Everus.
Good to depart. Oh, Mike, we had our Squadron 42 session, or our Idris session. I think it'll be more exciting tomorrow when we actually get to play with it. You need an org. You've been playing this game for months. Solo, pretty adept pilot,
So
have a whole
Jared
fleet.
is just
Someone adopt me.
20.
We're happy to have you join us. We're always looking for more pilots. Pose. You can actually get certified. This guy's flying the ship right now because he actually earned certification in our org to fly ships, and you can get them for different ships. Well, you eventually will be able to get them for different ships. Right now, it's really basic, but we try to make it so that people have a little bit of a ways to progress in their gameplay. That's what we're working on, and pretty good group of folks, I would say. A lot of people in chat actually are part of the org.
I like how I'm the only one here wearing the work uniform now.
No, I threw it on. It was the first set of armor that was at the top of my thing, so it just default went on. I was lucky enough to acquire a box or two full of it at the end of the last patch. So.
Oh man, I didn't grab
everywhere
a
in my inventory.
tractor beam mount.
This is operator. Report ping in approximately 45 seconds. Please take your seats. Shut it down. Thank you.
We're on the Polaris right now. We're headed to the TAC.
Alright, I've just arrived on the edge of the...
Can anyone join the org? You're planning on upgrading your PC soon and wanted to join others in game. Yeah, you can join. As long as you're not like a dick in game.
Cool screenshots of tomato on the bridge.
Nice.
That would look so cool if it didn't lag and glitch all over the place. How big is the org? I have not checked in a while. It's large. I'd say it's a large org. But any given day, you'll probably find like anywhere from 5 to 20 people. Yeah, anywhere from 10 to 20 people active
They fit a lot of beds into
in our voice channels.
on the TAC.
Yeah, it's like military ship.
What does qualify as being a dick in the
Still
game?
don't understand the corridor that goes around.
Not giving us your complete and utter loyalty and sending 50% of all AUEC you make to the org bank. If you don't do that, you're a dick. Sorry. No, it's not hard. We just basically are like, hey, don't attack people who don't want to be attacked, and you're good. I mean, you can like attack people that do want to be attacked, and you can go to places where people might not want to be attacked, but they're expected to be attacked. But if you're just like flying around, you know, messing with folks for no reason, it's not really the vibe of our group. Do you have alliances? Not any active alliances at the moment. I mean, we're certainly friendly with groups. All right, so they're not really doing it with the music today. $10 to 20 people in a large org at any given time further stresses the need for AI blades. We are just not really at a capacity to run how we want to. I mean, there are definitely orgs that you'll find a lot of active members on at any given time, but there's still just not quite the means to facilitate a lot of members playing at the same time unless they're just playing on their own but hopping into voice channels. If you wanted to know how many players in our org were actively in the game at any given time, that's probably at least 100. But I'm talking about the number of players you'll see actually in a voice channel if you hopped into the Discord server. Do we ever do large org events? Yeah. Usually hit a 40 to 50 member event every so often. Been watching this game for the last couple months. Love how intricate it is. Played No Man's Sky and loved it, but wanted something more detailed. It's certainly more detailed, but also less finished. Toes. Yeah, we saw the Idris trailer. What does an org actually do or achieve? Just hang out. Enjoy the game together. For me, the most important thing, and this is kind of one of the original reasons for setting up GII, which is our org, was just to make sure that anybody who wanted to live in a more civilized environment, doesn't have to be completely 100% everybody holds hands and kumbaya, but an environment in which you can rely on the same set of rules, otherwise there are consequences. We wanted GII to be that backdrop, so you could join somewhere and know that if you ran into another GII member somewhere out there in space, they wouldn't screw you over, they would have your back, you could do easy business with them, and you can go on your way doing other things. So an org can be a collective understanding of how you want to experience the game, which you can then easily find friends that you want to play with, because you don't have to find randoms out in the verse and ask yourself, oh, is this guy gonna eventually betray me? If you just go into an org to find friends, you know, as soon as that person betrays you, you could just go to org leadership and they can kick the person out or get them in trouble. So there are different reasons to join an org. I think the most important is just because it's an easy way to find people with the same gameplay philosophy as you, and to find activity you can't do on your own. How do you know if someone is part of GII? Well, you can't yet know, unfortunately. Once they do add that into the game, though, I hope it'll be a useful thing for people. So there is the Starlancer. We're about to link up with that. Yeah, we can just EVA over.
I'm gonna assume that it's just the party marker bugs that we see a lot.
Well, if I
all
launch,
we've done is take off and fly away. So
if I launch cleanly, I shouldn't have a problem.
Yep. All right, operator, if you can bring us to a stop, and we'll get Max out.
All stop by. We are currently halted.
But yeah, Tomato, if you don't mind us just dumping the ship here, we can all just EVA to Gumbo's ship.
Not a problem.
Cool. Okay, we'll do that then. Yeah, if Gumbo, if you want to head over to us then.
Clear.
Copy that.
Do you want full scuttle or do you want to leave it open?
Just open all doors. Let someone else have a go if they want to come and find it.
Opening all vessel doors. No.
Give another Polaris some free torpedoes.
Stanton charity.
And which side are we departing? Which side is Gumbo coming up on?
What side?
Well, you do know you can pawn them back to your ship.
All right, so anybody who's just now joining, I am with the group here, GII. We've ridden my Polaris about as far as it will take us on its 7-month-old hype, which we are no longer fans of. Disgusting. Ew. Old ship. Gross. We're now here for the new best friend, Starlancer TAC. We got one rolling up to the side now, and we're going to be EVing over to it. And then we're going to take on a whole bunch of little missions. We're going to hit up the Hathor locations. We're going to find some contracts and see how capable this thing is with a group of, say, 5 to 10 people. I won't be doing much commentating or anything, but hopefully you guys enjoy new ship gameplay. Yay! Nice thing about GII is the varying levels of commitment. That was an important part of it too. Really wanted to make sure that people could have influence in the org without having to take on huge responsibilities, but also could just chill and be a part of the org without doing anything. That was their choice. Toes. My little refuge, thank you so much for the sub today. And Lobu and Stengun, thank you, all 3 of you, for the subs. 11 months, 9 months, 2 months. You great people, you keep the stream alive. So here it is. You can already tell it has like kind of a different look to it on the exterior than the Max. Max is a shiny boy. This one's more matte. There's a hanger up top. Yeah, it's a small hangar. Smaller hangar than the Carrack? Yeah, I believe so. It's a smaller ship than the Carrack. This thing's only like 12, 13 meters longer than the Retaliator. Interesting, it does have that light bar underneath. I think we were talking about that possibly not being the ship because it didn't have that light bar. As soon as people realize it's not the next Connie or Corsair, they'll get bored. What do you mean by that? Alright, I need to actually get in here now. See if we can't find the way.
When you're finished.
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry, I was just looking at the exterior for a bit there.
That goes open if
you know what, those rear missiles are, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Control.
That's cool.
That's a nice deterrent, honestly, for someone getting behind you, because turret coverage is very suspect in this vehicle.
So why don't we head to a Hathor ground site?
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, definitely not a competitor to Connie or Constellation, but I think this is going to be an incredible small group ship. So starting from the back here, it looks like we've got 2 elevators in the hangar bay / cargo deck. So you could probably go straight up to the next deck. There's enough room in here for a vehicle and some storage, that's for sure. So you could definitely keep some loot back here while you have vehicles up here. I think the MTC is going to fit and actually pair really well with this ship. Going further back, we got the med bay straight off. Straight off. That's nice. So as soon as you get back, if you're in danger, it's not hard to get up to your medical bed to get healed up. Set our regeneration there. Got some extra storage for your medical supplies. You can throw some med pens in there. Just in case. Drop seats for any passengers. Really, really easy access to get back to this back vehicle. I mean, all of the stuff that's useful to this ship is like right here on deck 1. It's actually really easy navigable ship if you're not a pilot. You got your turret access here, you got your drop seats if you need to sit down, med bay, and then vehicle all right here in the hallway. Which is reminiscent of MISC. They like their hallway spaceships. This is just how the Freelancer is, just bigger. We can head up to the next deck, and just like the Max, you got a ladder here alongside the elevator. Some components up here, so engineering will probably want to stay on this deck. It's evacuation pods. Still only 4. Maybe there are more somewhere else on the ship, but I'm thinking y'all on the drop seats are gonna need to find another way off the ship if we have a problem. Because these drop sheets are just for the bridge crew. You got a pilot, co-pilot. I do really like the lighting here. I'm surprised they don't do the captain's chair like they do in the Starfarer. I wonder why they don't have that. It's not a big enough ship, maybe. Computer over here on the side, ready to accept flight blades and or AI blades. Remote turrets, 2 of them here. Habitation. Weapons locker. Yeah, interesting that the weapons locker is up here, but I guess if you're on the drop seat, you better have your stuff with you. You would think it'd be downstairs like on the Carrack. Plenty of storage for everybody who's going to be sleeping and staying here, so you can have your own little private loot. Hopefully you can lock these at some point. Efficient space for the beds. What's this? Bathroom. You gotta share. Habitation space. And a hallway that goes around just like in the Max. But in the middle of this hallway, I believe, is a ship hangar. Wow, this is a cool ship hangar. It's short though. I'm gonna see if an 85X fits in here, but I kind of doubt it. Going further back in the ship, engineering. So your engineer's definitely on your top deck. You got all your big components. Got some relay access here. Engines back here, large components. Don't understand only having 4 gun racks, 8 lockers, 8 beds. I think the gun racks are like only kind of necessary since you can store guns in your inventory and in the ship inventory and personal storage. I think gun racks are really just for... I hope they have the ability to charge up weapons, but I think the gun racks are kind of... if you wanted to have faster access to guns. Would be nice to have more gun racks though, given the amount of beds and supplies here. I think it would be good for them to have some gun racks on the bottom deck. Oh, the drop seats also have racks. Did I just use an elevator during quantum travel? Let's see. They do. So there are gun racks down here. Okay. But if this crew is different from your crew who's actually sleeping on board. Yeah, I don't know. On one hand, I'm like, they're not giving you the maximum amount of every single thing, but on the other hand, I kind of get not having the maximum amount. I don't know. I don't have an Idris now. So here is the big size 7 cannon. And here's the firing arc of it. It's not terrible. I think I would expect it to go maybe a little bit more forward. Like at least as I go lower, to be able to fire more forward. Size 5, sorry guys. Glad a lot of people are put off. Are the first responses to this, have they not been positive? What are you planning to do with the Idris tomorrow?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I think, so you can...
I just want to look at it. They're mixed? Okay. Well, I'm interested to see how it treats us over the next couple hours. We're going to be doing a longer stream today. And I'll be preparing to make a video, put the video together for the Idris. So we won't be doing a cooking stream today, but we'll be moving it to Friday. Which will give us also some more time to see how this performs.
I know it's going to be really difficult to see if there are players and ships to try our very best not to engage other players unless we are being engaged. We'll defend, we won't be.
Mostly the poor layout. What's the poor layout people aren't liking? Just want it to be what it was never intended to be, a ship-to-ship fighter. Yeah, let's get the goods.
Yeah.
Here to PvE a little bit and get some loot.
Yeah, do you want to set your spawn on the ship?
I did.
Tomato? You did, cool. Alright. Are you staying in that turret to shoot at the ground while we walk around, or are you coming out with us?
Oh, I'm coming out.
Cool, okay.
I want
permission for takeoff in the ferry. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Blackie, if you wanna hold still a moment.
This is operator. I'm currently on starboard turret, ready for ordnance dispersion.
Yeah, look, they animated dually.
Yeah, horribly. Alright. Yeah, operator, if you want to stay in that turret for now.
Understood.
And the rest of us can jump out.
I'll stick up on the hills and be a marksman.
There's only one F8C in the immediate vicinity of our landing area.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Well, we are down.
Alright. Mav, Ash, you coming?
Just putting my medical stuff here.
Cool.
Ash, when you run past me in the hallway, could you by any chance open this airlock door? It just
I got three bogies inbound, 13 kilometers away.
Yeah,
Thank
there you
you.
go, Maverick. You're welcome.
That
Do I
was
have
weird.
anybody on the top turrets?
No. Mav or Ash, do one of you want to stay for the top turret?
I can.
Hi.
I could use some topside coverage.
Yeah, we've got
Just
the
in
Fury in
case.
the air as well.
Probably just need the top turret, right?
Yeah, just
Have these
one.
been having a lot of trouble lately? These sites?
I'll take it, Maverick. I'll take a top turret.
Okay.
Good as go.
They don't have an angle straight up.
Yeah, but if we have a ship in the sky too.
Yeah,
They
that
should be able to
helps
keep
for
them
sure
moving.
with coverage.
Right.
Yeah, I think with just having the ship in the sky and the top turret kind of keeps this ship safe on the ground if you've got a good pilot.
The bogies in the air are fortunes. They are red because they're salvaging something.
Okay, you can just ignore them then.
All right, are ground troops deployed?
Yeah, we're good. You're
Copy.
good
All
to
official.
take off and circle. Awesome.
I really like the idea of having a patrol ready to go from the ship whenever you land. All right, so I don't know what you guys want. I say we just kind of go free and well, we can stick together in light teams, at least stick with a partner, but like, let's get some gear. We can bring back some for everybody else. I want to grab a Quartz SMG, and anything else you guys want.
Cool. So we're gonna need some keys, I imagine.
Yeah. So let's head over here and get started.
Let's just stick as a squad. Probably make it safer, so if one of us goes down, it's not a 1v4. Already got shots.
That's the Overwatch.
Yeah, that's my top turret. I only have one gun though, not two. I think you should have two.
Your board heavy gun is currently down. I'm currently giving Overwatch to the ground team.
Just
Boom.
move the power for the weapons down and then back up again. You'll get your other weapon back on that
Alright,
turret.
to do that.
All right, I got a blue key.
We're just
Yeah, cycle
removing
power.
myself from the seat and getting back in, see if that did anything.
Anybody in the sky, If you guys need anything in particular, call it out to us and we'll grab it.
Polaris at 8.5 at the other ground point.
Holy moly.
We getting contact?
Yeah,
What's
contact
going on?
330.
He's not moving. He's at the other. He's other at the other.
Okay,
stop
Max.
landed.
Max, that's good.
Right.
We're going to need to be able to communicate on the ground here a little bit. We've got a lot
Also,
of
this-
NPCs here.
Rooftop
The
bearing
satellite is
330.
aligned.
It's down.
Awesome.
If
This,
anybody,
Satellite's
anybody's-
aligned.
That's fine. We're just doing some looting.
if anybody gets any S71 ammo, let me know.
You come without ammo.
Well, I have my P8. I got 1,400 bullets. I just S71 was a backup.
I have a scorched S71 I keep meaning to give to you, but I forgot about it again.
The whole gun scorched?
Yeah.
What?
Black up on your starboard side.
Moving in.
Remember that your med pen is on med gun is on 3 now as a pistol.
Thanks, Tomato.
Roger that. Still got one more in here somewhere.
I think the Asgard is going to be great in this role as well.
He's not up here.
Probably stuck in the wall.
He might be in
Max,
the closed area.
You're not in the Fury anymore, Max.
No, I'm going to be disconnecting in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
The parallax ammo up here if you need any.
Right. Red key is in this wall, so get that.
I could,
Sweet.
If I could
Got
make
one?
a request for a Volt weapon, that would be.
Keep an eye out for one for you.
Thank you very much.
Unless
Tomato,
everybody
medium
out down here
artifact
takes them
fragment.
first.
What is that? I just got a medium artifact fragment.
Operator would appreciate that if you do not want it.
I have no clue what it does.
It's nothing of consequence, I believe. It's just a little collectible, but I would appreciate it if you don't want it.
It'll probably be used for valuables and trade-ins at some other day.
Wickellow's currently requesting them as part of his stuff, so.
Never mind, keep that for yourself.
No, I'm fine. I've got plenty of script right now.
This way, Tomato. This way. You got the blue key, right?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna wait and use it for the. Is there a red thing in there?
Yeah, there's a red printer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, around the side. Gotcha. Should we get somebody else on the Fury? Is that what's
We'll
going
leave
on?
it for sure, yeah.
I would only be able to board it myself, Tomato, so it wouldn't be useful for anybody.
Ah, okay.
Okay, never mind.
I tried to unlock it, it wouldn't work.
All right, we'll have to get another Fury because I do really want to test that functionality out. After this, how about we head back to the space station?
I don't think any of us have Furies other than Max.
I can buy one at like enough. What are they, like a mil?
They still have more build?
No, they're only a few 100,000.
Plenty.
I can pick
They're
one up.
they're about a little under 800K.
I'll pick one up. Where should I go to get it? Orville, you said?
You'll get it at New Deal.
All right.
Let me know if there's any.
That's fine.
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with this one. That's fine. I'll fly this around.
You can fly it?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Do the guns work?
Should do if you deploy them.
If anyone finds any P6 LR ammo, let me know.
P6LR, gotcha.
Yep.
All right, let's check this
building.
next spot. See if we can get one more red card.
would be nice to have atmospheric flight.
Happy hunting.
I agree with you, Black. That would be amazing.
Okay, thanks, Max. If you're off.
People were comparing the TAC to the Polaris. Nice. Good choice.
It'd be nice to be able to have like altitude hold, attitude hold, and just hold this.
Target neutralized.
Just glide.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool though, having an overview from the top in the top turret. It's pretty awesome.
I love how anything
clear in
short
here.
of heavy armor just dies in one shot to this thing.
What's a good altitude for everybody in turrets? Well, actually, ground turret.
We're clear.
I'd honestly prefer you a little lower. I can't see much in visual strand enemies.
Just got the blueprinter
Okay,
here.
we're at 200. I'm gonna drop. Well, we're
Nice.
at 300, so I'm gonna drop to 200.
It looks cool at about the altitude you're at now.
All right, we'll stay here.
We can see you flying over it. It feels good.
What's the general feeling on the TAC? I haven't. It's gonna take, I think, a little while to really figure it out because we need to go through a bunch of different scenarios. But I'm already really liking it for a. If you have enough people to keep one person in the top turret, one person able to fly away, and one person in the snub ship, you can probably dominate a lot of different ground locations like this. Not dominate, but you can keep your ship alive while your people on the ground have some coverage. I think this is going to be a really, really good ship for like 5 people. 5 to 10 people to fly together. I would be wary of its vulnerability to the sky, but again, if you can keep somebody in the snub ship, that'll help a lot. I don't think their Fury can refuel yet. We don't really have ship refueling capabilities.
Is that the thermal scope? Hey, Avocado, do you know if this is the thermal scope on this C-54?
It's definitely a Tau Plus, but I don't know if it's going to be. It might just be a basic one. You could put it if you press I and you can drag it into your backpack. It's probably the easiest way, so you don't do that and drop the other gun.
We got a tractor beam. Very nice.
If you just drag it into your bag, you can check it out later.
I did some testing yesterday, and the with the new ammo capacitor rebalance, the Redeemer pilot weapons, if you switch them all out to repeaters, you get like 263 shots.
Oh, wow.
With just the pilot weapons.
Nice.
Like the Redeemer is actually kind of back on the menu.
I just traded mine away for a Valk.
TAC's greatest weakness is that it is horrible at close-up air fights, even with the crew. Good for it, though. Like, having weaknesses makes me feel a lot better about this ship. I'm glad that there are some that jump out to people immediately. I'm also glad that there is enough nuance in these ship designs that one can feel good for ground support versus air support.
Like the
Or that.
Nebuchadnezzar from Matrix.
Okay.
Love that ship.
Mm-hmm.
Great call out.
All
I
right.
think I'm thinking of a Vanguard or something.
Do we only
Yeah,
have
Vanguard's the heavy from Aegis.
Do we only have one red card right now?
Yes, but we have 2 blue cards, so
Right.
we should be able to get another red card over here where we're headed now.
All right.
And then I think the third one should be in the main structure.
How's the terrain where that F8 is? That area looks big enough for me to set down when it's time for extract.
F8.
Mm,
It looks like you've got, I don't know if you're gonna have space. It'll be tight. You got a couple rocks down here.
yeah, there's loads of room between that and the blue building. I think you should get in there.
Maybe, yeah, if you, like right here, through this space.
Yeah.
Maybe point the front towards the center building and then put your butt right up where Avocado is right here.
Oh.
That might work.
That's that.
save me some targets.
The parallax is really good fun against PvE targets. Yeah, NPCs actually.
I'm Titanfall. Oh, sorry.
Hey. Press charges.
Dang it. I was doing my Titanfall bit, man.
You good.
Tactical. That's why I don't play Titanfall anymore.
Those executions were the best.
Alright, I see the printer.
Yeah, this one's always weird to me. So this one we have to go through the other side, right?
Yeah, through a little tunnel. So
Alright.
outside
Sit down.
and then in.
Okay, this is a good spot for us.
Sweet.
Keep that in mind.
Roger.
Alright, I'm gonna put the... Is that gunfire on us? Yep. Oh, there's one
Ow,
upstairs.
ow, what
upstairs.
the? Jesus.
This thing one-shots them, by the way, the P6.
Mm-hmm. Alright, blue door's opening.
Black is a campfire. So let's see what the RP look like.
Copy that. I'll get to a safe. Oh, the door gun. Oh yeah, that door gun.
That
bumps.
is
Oh my
awesome.
god.
That is absolutely awesome.
You wanna grab it?
Do you have a blue?
We're already through. You just need to print it. Oh, I just found the quartz, well, at least one thing of quartz ammunition, so...
Yeah, I've been finding a couple of them here. Do you have a parallax or a quartz?
This is the parallax.
Where's that shooting coming from?
That's the Fury unleashing on the roof.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Just hear the screams.
Yeah, there's a spawn elevator above you guys.
Finally, look at the side. I just found avocado. 8x telescopic.
Nice. If it has any special feature, when you're aiming down sights, press shift, and that's how you do like the low light on and off, or a zoom on and off.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
If it has it.
Hold on, I'm gonna open
I
this
don't like
door.
about the door gun is that you don't
I
get
want
an
to
ammo
shoot that guy in
from
the
the door gun.
distance here. Hold on.
Yeah, there's no zoom in on this, unfortunately.
Someday I'll care about these components and actually loot them.
Yeah.
I'm just sniping the guys on that balcony.
You've got
we
plenty of enemies over here on your right.
We should be good to go to the main building now.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
good
the
to...
third red printer will be in there.
All right, let's move. Oh,
They
wow.
respawned.
Door gunner, you
Wow.
want some target practice?
Please call them out to me.
Very. Are they on this roof?
Normally
They
they
got
are.
one.
I can't see any.
Oh, I
All
saw
right, let's
one.
move to center building.
On the roof.
Secondary is just a heavy machine gun.
Let's follow the wall for a bit of cover.
Hey, Tomato,
You
can
see
I
that
get some
guy on
heals
the
real
roof?
quick?
Sorry?
Pull
Can
up
I get some
more.
heals real quick?
Got
One more time, I can't.
Can I get some healing?
Oh,
Did you get him?
I believe
I'm
so.
not
He
sure.
fell down on the roof.
Operator, I think it's your mic that's getting a lot of feedback coming through.
did that work?
I pushed it off.
Yep, that worked. Thank you.
Alright, check the roofs on the rest of these buildings. Gonna come down low.
He really just tried to snipe me with a shotgun.
I'm really liking the TAC so far. I think this thing is perfect for the kind of
There's
gameplay that
an
I'm really
NPC that's
into,
up
which
this
is
ladder in the door.
exactly what we're doing right now. This is like my
Nice.
peak Star Citizen gameplay at the
Operator
moment.
has a sniper, so if the ship can hold still, I can grab him.
He's got, there are two of them up there with shotguns. You're going.
I'm going around
straight
stairs on the right.
Yeah. They're getting to cover quick. Nice.
Yes, I'm going up too. YOLO.
I do not see an NPC at the top of the left.
I got their flank.
Because they're in the doorway.
We're good. Yep. They're clear. Oh. Go.
All right, yeah, we're clear on the inside here.
Alright, let's get nice and defensive. Where's that other printer? It's got to be in here somewhere.
Usually off. Oh, there is none. She's usually over in that corner, that far corner. We got contacts on the opposite side. Coming upstairs.
You're muted, Tomato.
Ah, I see. Hey, there's a printer right below the stairs over there, where all the guys are coming up. But watch it, you got several of them. All right, they're down.
Nice, nice.
All right, I'm gonna hit the comms room and get the quartz.
Roger.
I'm gonna join
We
you.
still got contacts on the bottom. Actually, hold on.
Okay. I think I should be able to get them. They respawn pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Hitting comms. What would you like, Fluff?
I'm just looking for armors and stuff. I don't know what all armors there are, but I'm mostly after armors and ammo.
All right. Well, I'm going to grab this P8. Or sorry, grab this quartz. Anybody here?
Is there a quartz?
Yeah, there's 2 quartzes here, and they're in
I'm
blue.
gonna take one so I can try it.
All right, and then Gumbo, you said you wanted one of these toes.
Yes, please.
Quartz? Or parallax, or both?
Quartz. Oh, Ava, did you want a quartz?
I wouldn't mind, but I don't mind going last in the list. It's
Oh,
fine.
somebody's shooting at us.
No, you get it. You're down here.
Sorry for the FS-55.
Just like picked it up on accident.
Is it ground fire or?
Yeah, it's ground fire.
Okay, good.
The Maverick took care of him.
Like I didn't see any ships.
I was like, I kept hearing like small arms fire, and then like heard the call out shields under attack. Like, who's that stupid? Got to be.
There are
NPC.
about 16 PC ships hovering above us at the OLP, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. We can test the turrets
All right.
against the immortal prospectors.
I'm liking the update they did, the polish on the F prompt. I was struggling so much the last patch.
Yeah, it's a lot
To
easier.
interact.
I do wish F closed the menu too, though, instead of I.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to the quartz that I tried to pick up? Oh, put it in a backpack. Weirdo.
Alright, were you good to hit the next room?
Yeah.
I somehow filled my inventory to 113% of my backpack.
Don't ask
Whoa.
questions.
Something just blow up?
Yep.
Okay. No context. Just, yep. Something blew up.
We blew up the F8 outside.
It was too inviting of a target.
Exactly.
That at least tells me more of what happened.
Does it blow up? Yes. No further comments.
Blue Fluff, this box has some P6 ammo you wanted.
Oh, nice, thank you. Hey, could somebody grab that Pembroke suit in there?
Maybe. Might be quite full.
Oh, is that the Lando Calrissian suit? Oh, that's actually really tempting too. I just don't have the room for it because I have some Citadel armor.
Just freaking grab. This is like what drove me in gaming for so many years, just going into a room and grabbing everything. I was terrible at Bethesda games.
Yeah.
Constantly over encumbered.
I was over encumbered before I even got to the first landing zone and stuff.
Where was that P8 armor or ammo at?
By the window. There's a box on the desk on the far side of the room.
All right, I'm heading
Anybody,
outside.
if you want to use the storage lockers to dump some stuff. Got plenty of space. There's like 8 lockers in here.
Yeah, I guess like if you guys have anything left, just keep looting and we'll keep storing it on the TAC as we go.
Yeah. Fluff, I don't have any room, but if you tractor beam it, you can get it onto the ship at least.
You know, I have to agree with something that Space Tomato said on his MTC video. Why the hell are they giving us a video goal that has 2 armor lockers, and yet we still can't use them yet? Explain.
No, the suit lock. Yeah. Yeah, big oof. Hey, Smep, thank you so much for the sub. Durzo, thank you as well for your Prime sub. You guys sticking it to the Prime, the Bezos. Hope all is well for you too, Smep. Thank you for being subbed here 8 months now, and ran you over with the Prime sub too. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm on the ship right
get,
now.
get in a drop seat. Yeah, nice.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Exactly.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes.
No worries.
Where'd everyone go? Oh, there you go.
I'm downstairs.
I'm outside.
Final red key. Do you want to hit the downstairs room as well?
Yes, heading over.
I'm at the door.
Want to see if we can try and get the Hathor station to boot up?
Get some Velicast spawn.
I have such doubt.
So do I.
Yeah, honestly. Same.
Keycard accepted. We'll have an event one day where it actually works.
Yeah.
Ooh, red parallax.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Red parallax.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that thing.
That's pretty sick.
Very.
P6 LR ammo over here.
Yoink.
It's in that box, that blue box.
Oh,
What is
Oh, I
this
like
thing? Oh,
this.
there it is.
Don't you, uh,
Whoa, dude.
I like this so much.
I didn't know they made a red
No.
freaking Volt. Yeah, okay. There's
Absolutely.
some more stuff down here. We can definitely bring some back to the ship.
A
Ooh-wee.
UNE Unification War medal. Ooh, that is like actually ancient. Holy cow.
Yeah, those are the ones that Wicklow after at the moment.
The NPC.
I just found a weird keycard thing
something engaged.
with like a satellite dish with BIM logo on it. What is that?
That's the comp board for the alignment.
Oh,
Dang it, it's so hard to get this to work when you...
You go and stick. If you run over and stick that in the control module down outside the center building, you'll
and we need Valacar teeth too.
yeah, you do.
Someone has engaged the NPCs above, just as FYI.
Another player?
I'd assume so, because
we've got respawns in here.
Yeah, I'm hearing them. Yeah, blue fluff, hold over here. Yeah, see again, defense, nice. They'll be above us.
Black hole.
Just found a P8.
Want to follow me up the stairs?
Be there shortly, just finishing up my loot run.
Oh no, that's the. You're good. You're good. I just wanted to clear the room immediately.
You're good to
Looks like we're
continue.
clear.
Let's get the course again.
You know, I was just getting into this.
I think we did pick up all the alignment boards, right? I mean, we could put them. Oh no, it was already aligned here, wasn't it? So it doesn't matter.
It's already
Yeah.
beaming.
Just got some extras just in case.
The way they just slump over when you hit them with the quartz is honestly kind of funny.
All right, I think we're ready for a pickup on this one.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think I just found my new favorite weapon combo.
Ready for starboard pickup.
What is going on? Oh, you got
Maverick
contacts up
just
there.
Murdering shields.
Yeah, just
That's
Overwatch.
that's why it's there. Yeah. Awesome. It does have a nice silhouette, the Starlancer.
It
we've
looks
got,
good,
ground
dude.
contacts.
Roger that.
Dang it, I'm shooting his shields. hurts a lot.
Anybody on that top turret on the Starlancer? You got some contacts on the top of the building behind
they're
you.
all on the other side. Nice, 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 nice. Why is he not dying? What the heck? There we go, he's dead now. Alright.
I think we're all on board. You're good to go.
No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
on board.
no,
I'm
no,
not on
no.
board.
Sorry, I didn't see you there, Commander. My bad. I saw Ash and thought you were Ash. That's my bad.
It's freaking...
It's just
I keep hitting the Starlancer shields.
Where are they?
On board.
Inside there, yeah. Okay.
Good to go.
Wait, no, no, no. Yeah, okay, we are now good to go. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Awesome.
I'm keeping that unification medal. That's actually kind
Sorry, where to?
All right. Why don't we hit another one?
of... Heck yeah, let's get some
Get a
cargo
couple
boxes.
more Volt weapons. I think we got a good amount here. We can pass them out and save some of them on the ship for you. And then we will
should
take
first
some...
get a...
Go ahead.
I think we should first go to a cargo center and get a crate so we can toss stuff in it.
A crate, and also I want to get a ground vehicle.
Alright.
So do
There is
we want
lots
to
of
do that right
storage.
now, or?
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
use,
Let's do that right now.
Right, copy that.
Do you want to put the Fury back in, or just...
Oh shit, I forgot about Fury.
I didn't.
When you said that, all I'm thinking of, oh, Idris is leaving the system. You're leaving behind a Hornet. Guys.
Kind of want to take this into Pyro for some ground missions once we get our ground vehicle and crate and stuff, and do maybe another looting run.
This
Yeah.
thing drinks hydrogen fuel. I like that though, but
Yeah.
I'll be back in a moment.
Like you
I'm
say,
actually
though.
down to 90%,
Right.
which I'm shocked
Fury's
by.
on board.
All right, buttoning up.
Like you say, Gumbo, it's kind of aimed at like you got your 4 or 5 people. You're on for a session for a couple of hours. You go out, you do your thing, and then you come back.
I
Yeah,
think we
for
might
sure.
have almost a perfect size group here.
Yeah, this is ideal, I think.
Think a 4-person ground team with a 3-person ship team fits
Hey,
really well.
Excuse me. Everybody on guns. We're gonna go. Let's take out these contacts up here. These NPCs.
Roger. Going to bottom turret.
That's good.
I got one contact port side. The rest are off the nose.
Entering port side turret. See them. A little too far forward still for me to engage. Yeah, turn right. On him. Target down. Still can't really see any targets on the port side.
This is someone's bounty, then I guess.
quite make the angle. There we go. I got somebody 2 kilometers out.
Are we okay? I just got back.
Yeah, we're doing okay. Just engaging. Ooh. Missile hit.
There's a lot of ships here. What the hell?
Yeah. A lot of ships out here. One down. Mantis. Was that a Fortune?
Looks like a prospector. The bags.
Target's out of range.
Got another one coming to you.
See him.
Really good if we had these things called names that we could read out, so we could tell everyone which target we're shooting at.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Can you mark them?
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yep, but I forgot the keybind.
Alt 1, Alt 2, and Alt 3. Left Alt. It was the original keybind.
Alright. Nice. Alright, which ones are still alive?
A lot.
The ones above us.
Yeah. And the ones below us as well.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have is the starboard gunner up?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a Mantis. It's right behind us.
Dang, these freaking ships take a lot of shots.
Is the top turret a remote turret or is the main turret?
Top's a remote from the bridge, and then the other two are the side from midship.
Alright, cool. Just double checking if there was anything here. Which is not if there is anything, so I'm just gonna lay back and relax a bit.
Oh, set in the passenger seat and or the co-pilot seat and use those missile turrets.
Give us more power.
Yeah,
Oh,
rear.
yeah, or the missile turrets, yeah.
It's a rear-facing remote missile.
Missile lock. Shield under attack.
How are we doing, Gumbo? Are our shields okay?
Oh, shields are fine. Like,
Yes.
these-
Okay.
they're not doing anything.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Woo! Prospect is down.
Yeah, it's just these prospectors are like immortal, so
It's freaking
we're doing
prospector
far more
swarm.
damage to them.
They're such tanks, man.
Missile lock. Contact received.
Yeah, I see one far out. I'm gonna send him a missile.
Yeah, the missile lock is a black.
Are you in the did you enter remote turret?
Oh, there's a remote turret.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah,
buttons
yeah.
will be enter remote. It's a little camera on the rear. It's rear facing.
Okay.
Good kill.
Target destroyed.
Good kill. Alright, I'm learning how to fly with this, but I just have the broadside. I got a broadside.
Roger.
Just kind of like park in the middle and then rotate.
Hello, can I please fire? Well, I wanted to fire. Hello. It won't.
Might be is it a range thing on the missiles? Maybe we're too close.
Nope, we're far enough away. They're 3 clicks down.
One just went.
That was mine. That was a hit on the Mantis.
If you can flip, I can hit him. I can't see him though. There you are. Target
So,
down.
yeah, you as the pilot, you've got to let the size 5s do the work and not be drawn in too much yourself, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely more positional. Like I just need to put myself in the middle of the fray and then put the guns on target.
Yeah, I think that the difference between a good Starlancer or a good TAC pilot and a bad one would be the one who can get the 5s, the size 5s, into the firing arc. They don't have the best firing window, but when you can get them aligned, they can do quite a bit of damage.
Target destroyed.
Oh, yo, those prospectors. That's
It's all the
insane. They ate a missile
communication.
and size 5s and everything. Like, good God.
It'd be cool if you could see, maybe as a pilot, you could see like an AR overlay of where your turrets are looking, but I guess that still doesn't work great if they're not looking where you are.
Yeah, well, I can see from the self status, I could see where the turrets are aiming. The problem is like the radar sucks, so I can't really. I would really need to rely on my radar to know where the targets are, so I can put myself in the best position for the turrets to be effective.
No, that was good.
That was fun, actually. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I think ground combat is going to be even more fun when it actually matters. Maybe we could go... Yeah, I guess just going up against like a hostile outpost in Pyro would be the best.
Yeah,
indicator.
hostile outpost, or do some like red level patrols and see, because that's going to be a real combat test for this.
Oh, this is a patrol boat too, basically. So I mean, we could do patrols legitimately.
Let's grab a round vehicle, and then we'll put it through a little variety.
Yep.
Yeah, these turrets are for ground defense, but like, you know, the A2's bomb is for bombing ground targets. If you can figure out how to use those things more particularly, then you're going to be much better off than other people who are trying to use the same thing, you know? Can you grab both turrets by aiming down? No, I can't aim directly down. Both turrets can't fire on the same target at the same time. But if you can communicate well enough, you can basically ensure that anywhere around this ship is getting fired at by a turret, because you got the top turret, you got the one on the left there, you got the one down on the right there, and you got the missile turrets in the back. Pretty much got 360-degree coverage. You just need to be fully manned. Say again?
I have a Nursa, but I don't know what kind of ground vehicle you were.
A Nursa could work.
Okay.
It's just thinking, yeah, anything really. I was hoping the MTC, but...
I was.
Yeah, it's not out yet. I'm definitely getting one. That's definitely going to replace my Steve.
Yeah, I was playing around a little bit with one of these this morning, and we got an Ursa, a Cyclone, a Steve, and 2 Geos in it. And could still move around just about.
Maybe we can get 2 vehicles in here.
Yeah, so much room for activities.
I do like the MTC. Or at least from what I've seen.
It definitely looks cool. I like the visual of it.
Hey, is the missile turret on this thing actually useful?
The rear?
Yeah.
I think so. Like positionally, I think it's solid. Given how you have to use the ship in combat, because you can't really. It's not a dogfighter. It is a positional.
Yeah, it's cool, like you were saying, Gumbo, that you just get right into the middle of the fight, and then it has something offensive on every face, then, doesn't it? Like pointing in every direction.
Yeah, you just don't have bottom coverage, so that's where the Fury you would need to have the snub kind of cover the underside.
Yeah. Oh, I put the quartz, the parallax quartz, in the gun rack in the social area upstairs for you, Gumbo.
Appreciate that.
No worries.
That's right. I forgot I grabbed an
yeah.
extra one.
Only 430 credits worth of damage.
Nice.
Those prospectors did absolutely nothing.
Did it cost a lot in fuel?
1.5 for quantum, but that's because I jumped from microtech.
Yeah.
Fuels, yeah, it was under 1,000 for hydrogen, so
it's pretty good.
Like restock was like 39k, but
do you need a
Ash,
drink?
Yeah.
If you wanted to run to the cargo deck while we're sorting a vehicle out, I have a couple, but like while we're at the station, you may as well go and grab some.
Alrighty.
gonna lay down in the med bay and get
an
I could do that as well, yeah, but I'm just gonna grab some drinks and I'll be sorted.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Ash.
those buffs actually work.
Ash, I've got a stash of them in my backpack. I'll drop some on the ground. I'm not going to be on for too much longer anyway, so.
Oh, nice.
Alright, thank you.
That's no stress.
Oh, if we could put the beverage, like the drinks, like water and brews, into the storage containers here in the medical center, because they actually work.
Oh,
That would be a nice little central location for them.
I got a drink or two. Some nice warm water in a bottle I found out in the desert.
Nice.
Wouldn't it be great if like you could put the drinks in the refrigerator and they would actually cool off over time?
2 more years added to development.
That's like
Let's
Star
go.
Citizen
Conductive
7.0,
heat
but, like,
transfer on the inside of avatars.
All right, everybody, clear the pad. I'm gonna lower the TAC so we can pull vehicles.
Clear.
Gotta make it systemic.
Yeah, the Idris trailer was
I could
sick.
pull the pulse for the lulls.
We're not trying to die today.
Not on purpose.
Ooh, I do have I got an Atlas, the base, out of the Geo, but I also have the CSV.
I like the CSV. It's not very useful, but I do like it.
It's fun.
Yeah. I love doing little wheelies in the hangar with it.
We got a tank if we want to use that.
I was just thinking this would be a great opportunity for us to be able to pull up vehicles in other people's hangars.
Yes.
One day, maybe.
Ah, wouldn't that be great?
Does anyone have a spare holographic site I can use?
Not
There's
here.
All
This is
right.
not my home, sorry.
Yeah, all my stuff's still at R-Corp. I feel like I never know if we're actually resetting or not all of this stuff. Like,
You know what? What I don't understand is why they just don't put the ground vehicle freight elevators in the hangars.
Yeah.
Solves the problem.
We
don't need to.
so
They don't need
much.
to come up on the freight elevator. Just put the existing hangar in the elevator, in the hangar.
Black, I'll grab this if you just want to get ready for the next shift.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a STV. Well, here's
It is-
because my ground vehicle options are ATLS, CSV, I've got a rock, PTV, STV, and a pulse.
Let's get the STV and the Ursa, because at least the Ursa's got atmosphere and guns.
This is
Yeah.
operator, I'm clear of the pad.
All right, STV coming up.
Awesome. That should probably
gonna-
do us a thing, and then if we want to get anything else, we can get it at a grand location, maybe.
It's going to feel real painful if we don't have the ability to spawn vehicles separately a year after they introduce these hangars.
You know, what I would love is if they were to change the max and give it the same living quarters that the TAC has, keep the hangar so that you could put like a cargo the MPUVT in the top.
Yeah. It's not big enough for a golem in there, is it?
Gosh, no. I mean, you could dismantle the column and stuff it in there. You know, one day when we have repair.
So you take it in parts and put it back together at the location.
I don't think you'll get a Idris loaner for the Polaris because the Polaris is less carrier and more kind of strike ship, combat ship. And the Javelin kind of fits that a little bit more too than being a carrier. That thing sounds so weird driving.
For manufacturing ships, you might be able to have kind of a assemble on the go kind of deal. So you can buy it, but it's not fabricated, and then you can assemble it in the field. Who knows? I'm just speculating. That'd be cool as hell.
It's Hurston Dynamics version of IKEA.
Well, I think that's the original pitch for the Vanguard series. Was that field swap module? Like all of those Vanguards are supposed to be able to exchange those modules out in the field.
That and survival. I would love nothing more than having a survival kit in case you crash land on a planet and you can't leave for a while. All right, bring up the kit. Here's a sleeping bag, a tent, a little light, a little extra gear. All right, hunt, forage, survive. And pull back.
Shouldn't you get the Idris as a loaner for your Javelin?
Get the white gun from.
Not necessarily. I'm not saying what it's going to be. Just that usually the ships that they loan out for each ship usually try to fit the role of the ship that they're loaning out for as closely as possible. And I think the Polaris will still fit a role similar to the Javelin better than the Idris might. Maybe not though. You're excited for your buddy with the Polaris to pop so we could fully man that and hunt the Polaris. I'm really excited for the engineering to come on these freaking ships. So these big ships feel like big ships, you know?
Thanks for having me.
No, anytime. Where's the?
You hopping off, Gumbo?
Button? No, I was just saying thanks in general.
Oh. No, man. Thanks for joining.
That would be real convenient for me to leave right now.
It's like you just got everything and then, okay, bye.
All right, good. Have fun. I'm like the cool uncle that just leaves you the keys to his house.
Have fun, you kids.
How much room have I got on my left side? How much more can I squeeze?
Well, there's a wall kind of over here, so I don't. If you probably shouldn't go.
Yeah.
You can probably pull back and then come closer to the wall on that side. Just don't want to block the elevator here.
You need the room for the door to open as well, so you might do better on the other side.
Let's get the Steve in first, because the Steve can go right up to the door.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. We don't really need to use. We can always take the elevator to the hangar. We'll just block the door from the med bay. Be okay.
There should be plenty of room for us to get both of these in.
Yeah, I think so.
Devil's Assassin, thanks for the sub on Twitch. And thanks for following Hog's House. Snack for the day of these. Delicious butter toffee peanuts. Dude, my freaking camera's frame rate is awful. This camera... I feel like I got scammed by this company, man. Or my computer's just messed up, but it's internet.
That's it, you're clear on the back.
Clear on back, shutting down.
Load it. Awesome.
Oh yeah, we can get some cargo.
These big ships look super cool, but they fly like bricks and are only nice with friends. I do think that the TAC is still going to be useful to a solo player. Just going to have to figure out how to make it work for yourself.
It is. This is everything I wanted the constellation to be.
Built like a steakhouse, flies like a bistro. Are bistros known to fly well?
Station.
No, I don't think we'll worry about it because I don't think anyone's going to have boxes here, are they? After the patch, so we'll just use the ship storage.
Who's flying?
I thought you were.
No.
I'll fly.
I mean, I don't want to scratch your paint, Gumbo.
Oh, it came stock. It rolls off the factory like this. Fine. Okay, so order of business. Where are we going?
Yeah. Did you want to hit another another one of those?
Yeah, I think I do want to hit another Hathor location just real quick.
Sounds good. Hey, Shaman, are you looking to come join us?
Yeah, if you have room.
Absolutely.
Your biggest bugbear right now is you want a better system for setting up your joysticks. Yeah, that's just really annoying. Interaction prompt is feeling a lot better in this update.
I do not.
Okay, that's no problem. That's no worries. Yeah, so shuttle yourself down here and meet us on the side.
Should be able to get attacked tomorrow, just the people who already pledged and waited to have one.
I think we still have one in the top right now.
Yeah, that one's still there, but I'll be jumping off in about.
How does the living area look? Yeah, I'll give you a look. They basically took the living area of the max and split it into living area and hangar. Here's the crew quarters. So they moved that up here. I'm sorry, I was completely wrong before. They moved that up here, and then this whole section is a hangar now.
Yeah, the thing that it'll do for atmospherics is it just chews out the air scrubbers that are replaceable. So you effectively just going to have to replace your air scrubbers with maintenance. So you have to keep more of those on board. If you've got too many people, it's going to burn through them really quickly.
That's what I was thinking, is that if you have too many people, it's just going to burn through it too quick. And
You would have preferred a bigger armory?
Yeah.
I love the hangar.
That's how it works in real life, effectively.
I would be shocked if it didn't allow for, if crafting didn't allow for you to improve how efficient your life support system is as well.
Everything you can imagine, there's going to be something.
Ah, Shaman, you're already up at the station. I didn't realize. Yeah, let's EVA.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want EVA?
Yeah, because the doors are already open, right? So yeah, let's get out of there. So yeah, I see his marker right there. Yeah, once we're clear of blocking the doors, we'll just if you're happy with leaving the ship there, Shaman.
Yep.
5 tiers. So everything, basically, everything you buy on the pledge store is tier 1, is a tier 1 ship. And they can go up to tier 5. And they also, I'm assuming it's going to change light characteristics and performance and top speed overall.
Plus 35% damage.
I think that's where they're going with it, yeah.
It's interesting. I love the fact that there's going to be so much modularity.
It's an easy way for them to do as well, like more difficult missions, like NPC ships. If your NPCs are in tier 5 ships, you're wearing tier 5 armor, that's going to be a very difficult area to go into.
Yeah.
Without it specifically being you're not a high enough level, it's you don't have the like sort of or you just need to people and stuff.
It's very cool. I know we have a lot of gear and weapons and stuff now. I just enjoy how difficult crafting.
How's it been so far? Good. Honestly, I've been enjoying using this ship. I mean, I would probably want to fly it in some combat scenario to see how it feels, but as a passenger, it's been great.
So yeah, make sure everybody's all the turrets are manned.
It's just a crayon over here.
I'm gonna BRB.
Try this remote turret.
Maybe not.
Oh, there's 2 turrets on the top. I didn't even realize that. Dude. You got a lot of coverage from this in this ship, man.
It's a pretty sick paint job. I like matte black. Like matte black is like my favorite color.
Yeah, it looks great. Matte black everything.
Yeah, yes, very true.
To me, it looks like a Navy SEAL whale. Like a beluga whale that was trained for military combat.
Could add a white underside, could be like a killer whale or kind of thing.
Oh my god, dude, this quantum travel system sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's like,
Does look like they did a visual pass on the video effects for Quantum though.
what happened?
Do I think this would be best running bunkers as a 2-person group? If you honestly, as a 2-person group, I would choose something else. Yeah, I'd probably get an Asgard with a medical medical Ursa in it. This ship's gonna be a little bit big for 2 people. You can do it. I just don't know about for running bunkers. Leaving yourself a little bit vulnerable.
It's a Garrick, by the way. On the ground, a named chip.
Copy that.
No shields.
What is our position on building a base? We will be building bases
Looks like they are.
when the time comes. We will
Finding
definitely have
location.
bases.
EAF2.
Awesome. I'm back just in time to see these beautiful clouds.
Like 5 ships on the ground on the deck.
Looks like another Starlancer TAC. From the distance.
We're clearing the sky.
Right, if anyone would like to volunteer for the Fury to do some shooting of enemies on the roofs.
Yeah, that is.
How do I feel about the Zeus?
Yep, 2 techs on the deck.
Zeus is a cool ship. I'm actually glad that it came out and it didn't blow everyone away like we were expecting. I still like the Spirit C1 more than the Zeus CL for cargo hauling. Idris is going to be cool. It's not a particular favorite for me, but I'm interested to see it in game, try it out. I'm more excited for the TAC than the Idris, to be honest.
Cool. Yeah, Ash, do you know where to get to the lower turret?
Yes.
Cool.
All
We don't
right,
have
let's
any
clear the
takers
ground.
for the Fury. That's probably fine because we didn't have any players around, so I think just having that one main turret doing some AC-130ing would be cool.
I'll take the Fury out for a loop just to see how the experience is.
Awesome. Okay.
Is the hangar open?
Get some cinematic
Nope.
shots all out there.
Don't hit a tree.
On Aberdeen, I don't think there are any trees.
There are power poles.
I am on
Which are
the
just
right
out of
side.
trees.
Turret, by the way.
Awesome. Looks like we are all doors open.
We are.
Tomato, if you try and vault over the front rail to get back in there, that might be the way. Oh no, you got it. Hold on.
Got it working. Weird. Let me open the door.
By the way, let me know if you find any Citadel armor, specifically the dark green variants.
Yeah, I can't seem to open the Fury.
Did he leave the party?
Nope.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh,
Oh well. I don't need it. I'll join you guys out on the ground.
Yeah, the owner is not in party anymore, so maybe that's why.
Yep, that's gonna be the problem.
Yeah. That's a shame.
There you go.
Folks were upset with the cargo layout for the Starlancer Mac, and you were like, it's great.
Get this building cleared out if anyone has any fuses.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
I think I might have one.
There's a sneaky way in too.
Ooh,
I do have one.
Can CIG deliver a 200
If you
and
wanna jump in,
200
that's
plus
awesome.
FPS
Oh,
experience?
okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Probably.
Perfect.
Not consistently, but probably.
All right, everybody dismount.
Yep, we're all on the ground.
Awesome.
Big enough.
Yeah, that's definitely 2 tags there, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go clockwise. We've got the first blue key from this building, so we can start moving.
Why
to
am
the
I
next.
shaking so much? Holy cow.
Is it
It's
the
okay to be
heat?
scared out here. Catching up with y'all.
Engaging targets from a distance.
Who's on the door guns? You got anybody on the guns?
Ash Reaver's on the door guns. At least I'm on the
Okay.
mounted gun. Or not on the door gun, but
Yeah, the big one.
the
Are
big
you
one,
on
yeah.
Port side or starboard?
I'm on the right side, I can't remember. Port or
Starboard.
port or starboard. So.
Left is port. They have the same number of letters.
And I'm on the starboard side.
That's the way I was taught to remember.
I always remember it's the port and left are both the shorter words of the
There
two.
should be a target right there on the roof of this.
Yeah, copy that.
I think I see a player bearing 300 from us. Maybe.
I think we went to the wrong building, Mav.
No.
We won't engage anyone unless they're aggressive.
Yep.
I see them.
You guys got a player
Yeah.
in this building?
No, it's running to blue
Outside.
fluffs, but they're not engaging. Looks like they're going for the center.
All right.
I'm moving then.
Building clear.
Yeah, let's stick together. Right, have we got a key here? Oh yeah, you get
Yeah,
it now.
you got
Nice
a blue.
one. Cool, cool, cool.
Going to.
You said there was a Steve on there.
Yeah, we got a Steve.
Could I borrow that? I'm gonna go up
walking-
onto the hills and do some sniping.
Yeah, probably want to take the nurse because the nurse is parked in front of the Steve.
Alright, let's
alright, never
move
mind.
quickly.
I'm
He's
swapping
gone,
out
let's
four
go.
buildings to the one I just cleared out from a distance. At least
I
the
should
is
have
clear.
loaded up. Should have loaded the pulse.
Yeah, that would have been ideal, actually.
Yeah, that would have been the ideal vehicle for your
Yeah.
recon mission.
Just bomb out of there.
Do you? Oh, I don't know. The Fury's kind of stuck right now.
Alright, that's 3 blue keys then. We need to start finding some red printers.
Yeah, we're all blued up. We're bluied up.
We are. Let's roll.
Hey Ash, hey Black, could I get some covering here?
Copy that.
Come on, equip a med pen. Do I not have a med pen? I thought I equipped a bunch of med pens. I did. Gosh, stop.
You good?
Clear.
Cool.
Copy.
Got
You got the
ourselves a
cards?
red card.
Nice.
Red secured.
Okay, let's go next building.
Thank you guys for
Out
the
the
save.
back.
Could I get a
No
med
problem.
pen here? Let's see if any of them had any actually.
Alright, bit of a run to the next one.
What's the TAC's top speed? I don't even know. Did they increase the game package prices this update? Not that I don't think so. I hadn't heard anything about that.
I did not recognize the eclipse there. That was looking very cool and mean.
Yeah.
We got the
Until
green
you- oh.
Dorito on the friendly.
We got a
Hello.
player.
They're very obvious in the purple.
Yeah. It's like that is definitely not Ninetales.
Yeah.
Is it a
Ninetales does like the
player
purple though.
between you
Yeah,
guys? Yeah.
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 Right, copy that.
Yep, there's a player here.
They grabbed the blue.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got a couple blues still. Let's move on. Next building. I guess in-game comms not working again.
What?
I've been trying. I know. I've been trying and no one's heard me, so.
They were working earlier, but
Mild shock.
Yeah.
The Aurora is $56. Is that a game package?
Boom, headshot.
The Aurora game package is $56.
Parallax player, I just got capped.
Who was that?
Blue fluff. Captain's right behind me.
I got you.
Incapped by a player?
I think so, yeah, it was a parallax, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know if the NPCs can use parallaxes.
Wow, this gun overheats really, really fast.
The other player is still there. I
Yeah,
think they're friendly, though.
don't shoot the green guy. That's someone else. I think there's another player here somewhere.
There's another purple one behind us, Tomato.
Roger, are they hostile or no?
Uncertain.
Yeah, so we'll hold off for now.
There's a player moving to the next building.
In the purple?
off the note.
I think they're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in the purple I think is pretty good. It was somebody else. I think we got them.
Alright, was there a printer in this building we needed?
I see an NPC on this pathway. Looks like.
Yeah, we got an NPC in here, in this room. It's looking right at you.
Oh yeah. Alright. Shaman,
No
can you
hit
do the jump
markers.
again?
Aye.
Nice one, you got it. Thank you.
Anybody got a fuse? Oh,
Alright,
you
Shaman's
got
in
in. Nice.
You want to grab the card?
He did the hoppy hop.
Sure, although I think we got so many blue cards now. You can still see it for $45, the game
well,
package.
We can open a loot room maybe, instead of just the red printer room. Alright, operator, don't extend too far on your own.
Don't only do it recon.
Cool. Alright, let's head. Yep, that direction. I really like this long grass here. It's like playing Fallout or something.
Got a player in here, got a green arrow.
Yeah, I think that's that purple guy from a moment ago. It is. He's good. He's safe. Right. Where's the printer at?
Right side. Blue door from the outside.
Got it.
Hey, could I get some cover on me? Ash. There's a guy
where are
right
you?
above me here.
Opening.
If I can't reach you, you're a bit. You're just out of my range.
Where are you?
He's right in the center.
Target
Yep, there we go.
neutralized.
Got him.
Oh, can the NPCs climb ladders?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh shit, I'm getting hit.
They're evolving.
Yeah. If you want to just come and stick with the group.
Yeah, I'm trying to here. Sorry.
Cool. Okay.
Yay, another red card.
Nice. Alright, we got one more building on the outside. Cool. And if anyone is starting to struggle with temperature or oxygen or anything like that, you can probably still jump in the freight elevator real quick.
Every room that we go into is sealed, so this should be pretty good.
I demand that Gumbo lands so that I can get fresh oxygen.
All right. I'm gonna land behind this building.
No, I don't actually need it. I'm just kidding.
Oxy pin.
Shoot, I just got launched inside the room by a grenade.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go
that
down.
will happen.
Alright guys, I am gonna have to leave you to it. I gotta go and head into the office.
Awesome. Thanks for coming along, Mav.
See you later, Maverick.
Alright.
See you
Have
next
a
time.
good time.
Good gaming with you,
See you in
dude.
the next one. Likewise.
Cheers.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Cheers.
Loot. More loot.
Alright, how many red cards do we have? Is it just one?
I know I have one.
Okay, then operators go on. Cool. So let's head to the main building then.
Watch that other player in the white and purple just cleared everything out.
And not if he doesn't have the cards that we have. Hopefully.
Maybe they got the red card from the center.
I'm gonna designate the area close to the Cutlass Red as the extract point.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. Behind it?
Yeah, behind it.
Yeah, it looks like some space there.
We're gonna go up the stairs on the left.
Tomato intersects.
Oh, the player's dead.
Okay.
Roof seems clear.
Darn, I don't have any med
And
pens.
Shaman, I'm on your tail.
Alright.
Hey, Tomato, you got a spare med pen? You want to see? if we can revive
Contacts
this guy?
inside. Yeah, I got you after this fight.
Oh my goodness, the desync there.
One invulnerable one.
Yeah. There's still a few in here.
Yeah, it looks like he got the red card from here.
Awesome.
That's fine. We've still got two of the rooms, so.
Can't loot the player, get his red cards if he's dead.
True.
Yeah, Gumbo, did you have eyes on the dead player?
I found him. Follow me.
Okay.
They're actually tomatoes going toward him right now.
Cool.
They're just outside the comms room.
Perfect.
Outside the building. This way, right here.
Someone
Let's
just
see if they
flew
stay.
away.
There's another player outside, white guy in something. Just
He
saw
doesn't
him
have the
move
card in the
behind
back there.
the path to main building.
Roger that. I'm gonna open up the comms room.
This is operator. I found some more. If anyone wants it, I'll read it out loud. But I'm just taking a screenshot and going.
Found some what? Oh,
Found
yeah,
some
yeah,
more.
they're around. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, could I have the
Player
yellow
has
one?
moved to the.
Yeah, you can have the yellow one.
Cool.
Yeah, I see them. They're running away.
Yeah, they are running away. Okay, go there.
I think that's our purple friend.
It looks like it's too far away for me
Yeah.
to confirm, but
Yeah.
I think it is him.
All right, everyone, keep watching all around for respawns as well.
Sorry about that, tomato.
Huh.
So
What happened?
I walked into you for a moment.
Oh.
I guess these things being really bad then if that didn't happen for you.
always was. All right, next room then. We cleared that one out.
Next room is admin.
Cool.
Somebody keeps yelling at
Yeah, I am.
non-existent NPCs down there.
Yeah, they're moving up. I don't know where they are or where they're moving to, but they're moving.
I think, operator, you have the other red card?
Correct. I don't know. Oh, I see the room. Okay.
What you got in here, Hathor? The Coruscant suit. Hey, another P8. Nice. Taking ammo. Always
Actually,
seems to
really,
get ammo.
I really like these locations just in isolation, you know, without needing all the mining and opening the cave and everything.
That's what I'm saying, man. These locations are good for being locations, not just for the doing all of the actual active stuff.
Figure out how am I supposed to determine ownership of vehicles now with this new scanning system? It's our purple friend. One of these has to be his ship.
I think his is the
I'm
Bach.
just trying to figure out which one it is.
So
that's the last one. Let's see.
I think the purple friend died, and I think we saw them running after the corpse, so they might be the red and respawning.
Well, I scanned that and it doesn't tell me who owns it. It just says unavailable. So it looks like you can't really determine their ownership anymore. Seems that the only place a player name would pop up is in cargo if they're actually in it.
Oh, there's a Guardian here.
Yeah, I just spot
Scanned
as
that
well.
too. It blending in with the pad.
It is.
Are we ready for our car?
I only noticed the Guardian after the second time we passed through it.
Is this the MX?
No, that's not out yet, I think. I think we're
Okay.
waiting for Mirai Day.
Yeah, the MX.
It's the UI.
Hey, I'm running low on oxygen and the buildings aren't regenning it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to get back in the ship for that. Let me in.
We're ready, Gumbo, then.
Touching down.
I hope they give the Guardian the second shield to match the MX. I don't really understand why it only has one shield generator module.
This is operator. Please open the back ramp so I can load up this battery.
I think you might be at the wrong... Oh no, you're okay. Yeah, you're coming this way.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm still learning about all these outdoor stuff. I've never been on the ground before. You need 3 of these batteries to activate the mining laser, correct?
Yeah, so you need 3 blue cards to get you 3 red cards. Then you use the 3 red cards to get you 3 alignment boards. You put them in the station and take the battery. You do that for 3 stations and 3 batteries, and then you take them up to the top.
But they don't even work right now.
No, and we didn't get all the boards here, so we won't be able to align here.
We're headed to Pyro.
Yeah, you can leave the battery here, but it's good. It's good to know what the things are and what they're for.
That they actually do something.
The interesting thing with the batteries there, operator, you were using the max lift, I think, or the handheld to move it there.
Correct.
But when you go up to the station, it's full 1G gravity there, so you need the ATLS to lift them up there.
What about the
right,
full-size tractor team?
I think the max lift might work. Either way, the handheld doesn't.
Right.
I don't remember exactly.
The max lift works, yeah.
Cool, perfect. We're all on, Gumbo, so I think we're good to go.
Ready to depart. Shall we head to Pyro?
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. I will be right back.
Let's man those turrets.
Mind if we depot some loot on the way out, though?
What do you need?
I just want to depot some loot.
Is Severus okay for that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Yeah, we can just
stop at the terminal for like 10 seconds because I found a suit I really like. And I'd like something classy for Invictus.
If anyone isn't in a turret, you can sit in a drop seat with the doors open. It's such a cool view.
So how's everybody's day going?
Beautiful.
Pretty good. Nice thunderstorm earlier. Very therapeutic. Alright, am I good to set down on a pad or do we need to pull a hanger?
Actually, you can just sit down on the pad. I'm probably going to head out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, not at all.
All
Not
good,
at all.
no worries, no worries. I can find an LM marker. Yep, there it is. I love how Tomato decided to stand behind me with his repulling bug. Right in my ear. It sounds like somebody's eating.
Yeah, it's such a horrible noise.
Oh gosh. It's not super loud though, which is also making it weird because it's like barely hear it. But it's noticeable.
I was playing with him one time and I got the audio bug and I ended up just going and sitting in the back of the ship so that it wasn't coming through his game. Welcome, Chief Tiger.
Where are the pads?
They were right below us just
this
then.
one.
You got some? Yep, that's one. I'm glad that I can go third person from the turret seat.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. Damn scanning.
Oh, I love how the Pisces and Arrow decided to pick the big bad.
Yeah.
You know what? To hell with them.
Park on top of them.
Idris naming system.
Have you noticed how
Hi.
the ship hull ID is printed on the wingtips on this ship?
How'd the chair do?
Like half on one side, half on the other.
Doesn't look like the chair was actually talking to anybody. I don't see any conversation here. So everything is still broken? What happened?
That one's just
What happened that everything's broken?
Thank you all for much.
Thanks for coming. See you next time.
See you around, mate. The MX
Alright.
does not have interior of
Running
use,
inside
so they
now.
use the
Cool.
bed.
Let's,
Wait, the MX doesn't have any interior? What's up, Momin? I think you meant Hathor. Oh, yeah. Good old Hathor. Well, I mean, at least we could get some decent loot out of it. Got ourselves a quartz. Oh, where's my pistol? Might as well throw a couple of weapons on the weapon rack here.
Yep, I'm gonna bio AFK.
Still can't complete Hathor? Yeah, we didn't even try. Really? You need to have an extra large space for the shotgun to fit? That's kind of funny. Why doesn't it fit in the normal weapon rack? What are your thoughts on the TAC other than it could be with being a bit faster? Honestly, I don't have any gripes about the speed. I haven't flown it yet, but I'm enjoying it so far. I think the one thing that I don't like that I'll never get over is just not being able to the entrance being on a different floor from the pilot seat, which is like the only way to get away from that is to have a one deck ship. So As far as the ship itself is concerned, I think I gotta play with it more to really get a feel for like what I don't like about it. But what I do like about it is just the combination of facilities and the ease of even just defense that you have from a ship. This seems like the absolute best thing for a group of 3+ people for mercenary missions. And I say that even considering ship mercenary missions. This isn't the best ship to go up against other ships, but I do think that this thing is going to do phenomenal against lower level ship missions. So you could keep grinding out those small ones to break up the more FPS focused gameplay that you're doing in the meantime. And you can also defend yourself against ships when you find yourself in more dangerous places. This just seems like a fantastic ship for a small group of people. There might be little issues with the placements of things and maybe the size of components or something, but the spirit of this ship, which is what they're going for and what it will be balanced on, seems like a really authentic experience of Star Citizen. Yeah, Starlancer TAC class of ships is definitely made for current Star Citizen. They just gotta make it fit into the future. Oh, I have an injury. Let's go get that healed. A single one for FPS, like a ship? Quite honestly, I think the Guardian is a great single player ship for FPS, but you're missing out on a spawn point for sure. Look at that little tiny window here. The smallest of windows we get.
Operator to black.
Send it.
I didn't know if you were a dead stick away or AFK or something. I was making sure we weren't going to crash into the station.
No. Trying to keep G's low while I'm maneuvering.
Yeah, player bounties are broken.
Man, I respect that.
I try to be a good pilot.
If you do need a break, let me know. I'll switch out if you need to.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Fluff.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'm good right now, though. Probably in a minute, because I do need to go get some water. In IRL.
You lost your Copion horns. Where were they? Do you have them stored somewhere? Voodoo Kings are trying hauling missions, having problems with 4 SCU boxes. music didn't even trigger.
Oh, what?
Bad job.
Are we in Stanton?
Are we back in Stanton?
We got thrown.
It's informative.
Oh, that's fantastic. We're back in Stanton.
That was
Beautiful.
super cinematic, though. I was enjoying that.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're back in Stanton.
Alright, let's try again. But we might have to swap servers, I guess.
Currently on the Starlancer TAC. That's the ship we're flying. Didn't realize you were tuning in for a full-on cinematic experience. We get, yeah, every once in a while. What about this makes it more playable? About what? The jump point?
Did they change
the Starlancer?
I feel like that there were a lot more obstacles.
I think it's random. Like I swear one time.
When does 4.0 actually come out? 4.0 came out at the end of last year.
Yeah, we got transients now.
Asterisk on the end of that.
It's not for players to find yet. But
Didn't the original release of the Starlancers come with a blue skin for the Max? Yeah. Like blue and yellow or something like that. Long time no visits on your part. How does 4.11 experience going? So far it feels like a extremely normal session of Star Citizen. And I say normal in the best way. In that I haven't really had anything that's pissed me off. So, good job to this session. I hope I didn't just jinx it. The patch? What does it do for playability? You know what? Actually, we didn't even go over the patch notes, guys. I'm sorry. Playability-wise, what did they do? Looks like they got some mission refactor stuff done. Oh, this one, the unattended vehicle quantum travel was a big one. Repair missions came in, which is something that they were missing. Fixed up party marker stuff. Auger Raft got a fix. They did some flight balancing on weapons, for a lot of weapons. Holy crap, I gotta read back through this. They did some ship and vehicle balancing. I think they updated like all the components. Yeah, there's a component rebalance. Couple weapon rebalances.
Was Anna actually face cap for it? I imagine.
Did something with synchronized party launch, 3D comms,
Yeah, I would hope so.
notifications. I mean, yeah, so playability wise, you can read through this. They have a bunch of bug fixes posted here that may or may not have actually been fixed, and some technical stuff. I can drop the link to this in the chat if you'd like.
Who's on the size 5 on the website? Okay, there you go.
Server meshing's already in the game, yeah.
Where's my refuel?
Cool. Right. Everybody else, head to menus then, and then Gumbo, you get it stored. We'll see you there.
Copy that.
I'm joining a new server. If everyone would like.
Yeah, I was in the TAC. All right, we're back in
How dare you store your own vehicle?
at the Pyro Gateway. Just needed to reset here to make sure the jump point was still working. You'd be curious to see a Redeemer versus TAC one-on-one. Trying to decide to melt the Redeemer for the TAC. I would... Oof. You can't download the game. What the hell?
Launch into the new server, and I am gonna go AFK to grab a water.
No worries.
Grab that water. This person's twitching. Oh, that's Shaman. Shaman. Yeah, I'm willing to... Whew, excuse me. I'm willing to bet that the Redeemer wins that one.
I have armor set for you. I'll bet.
I had completely forgotten about that, to be honest with you.
What armor is it?
It's the pyrotechnic.
Oh. Yeah, I like it.
I like those old retro suits, so...
Yeah, it's badass.
That's why I like the Pegasus too. It's an old, ugly ship, but I just eat it up.
Are you a Battlestar Galactica fan?
Yeah, and then we're gonna get into this topic right here. The design for the ships for Battlestar Galactica are, it's just I don't know. There's something about the Pegasus with you have the ship hold on the side, and then you have those jettisoning engines like from Star Trek, from the Enterprise, along with the 900-meter length ship. I don't know. It's just something about it. Looks like it's all right. Pure hull, no shield. Let's go. That old world sort of design from pre-First Contact. Oh, it looks so good. I love it.
Oh my god. Bounty Hunters Unite. I don't know. I think you're going to be going after a lot of false leads.
So come on, talk to me.
What's up, Port Cujo?
I was like, that was a delay for me.
Yeah.
Like I saw the door open late. I'm like, oh damn.
Come on, let's go. Too slow. Okay.
I made it.
Quick.
I got it. Nice. We do okay.
I'm reading my data pad. Wait.
Damn kids always on their data pads, not paying attention.
I am reading emailed lore goods that define the Sword of Star Citizen. Don't get mad.
What the heck?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Who Mr. C
Okay, I'm not sure what just happened.
Well, at least it didn't eat the ship, so that's a win.
That is a win. That scared the hell out of me, though. What a jump scare, CIG.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there it is. It's become one with the pad.
Oh no, really?
Oh, it just
And it's
turned.
gone.
Hopefully it's stored and not wasn't destroyed. Ah,
Gotta love it.
gotta love it. Nope, it was destroyed.
Oh no.
God, flash purple.
Jeez.
Damn you,
Wonderful.
Chris Roberts.
Wonderful.
We can't have
Gotta
everything.
love it. CIG. Oh, all that stuff.
How's the whole R-Corp as its own server thing working out? Wait, what does that mean? R-Corp as its own server?
Everything in your inventories?
Yeah, I didn't leave anything on there.
Perfect. Good.
Do you have space in your corp for someone who likes piloting ships but can't do FPS to save their life? Yes.
Alright.
You can join our corp if you don't even know how to play the game. There's no skill or gameplay requirement to being in the org.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all.
Shockingly low.
Pity the amount of video editing you're gonna have to do to cover the Idris. Yeah, I'm already like that's what I'm trying to get figured out right now. Kind of off screen is how to cover all this.
Well, I guess, do we want to pull the ground vehicles again?
Let's get the Ursa up actually, yeah, while we're waiting for that claim. Good check. Because we can park that across to the side nice and quickly. And you know what? Let's take a pulse.
45 seconds. I can call the pulse up.
They said in the server mesh config R-Corp it's its own area. I see. It's gonna kind of like its own system to combat the Invictus lag. I haven't really paid attention to that. We got out of R-Corp space pretty quickly. Can you make your starter area pyro? Yes, you can. Think we have to wait for his Starlancer to come back because the game exploded it because hangars in this game are garbage.
Try again.
Does anyone know what the server distribution is in this patch? Is it still like 6.4 or whatever it was at?
No, it's 7.3. 7 in
7.3.
Stanton.
Yeah, 3 pyro.
Somebody in chat is saying that they created a third administrative area for R-Corp.
Yes.
Ah.
How many servers is that?
It's still 7. They moved that. The server that was, I think, covering Daymar.
So it's not a whole, it's just another server
Yeah, it's just another
for
server.
R-Corp.
I guess they're treating the Invictus like the Daymar Rally then and trying to give it the resources it needs.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's Area 18 has its own, I think.
Okay.
Within our court.
So was Daymar and Aberdeen, were they separate DGSs that are now on a shared DGS then? Is that where they're getting the extra one from?
No idea.
No?
Yeah, I haven't the slightest either. And I'm not able to pull the ship right now.
Huh, it's not working?
Can't pull a pulse.
So we're finally running into our first problems.
Okay. Well, we're at the station, so we can easily server jump again, right?
Yeah, let's try to server hop.
Let's do that.
Yay.
This is the game. Alright, let me find one that I know we were not just in. There's one.
What the heck? What in the world?
The hangar despawned, didn't it, when Gumbo logged out? So you were just floating in space.
Oh my. Oh gosh.
Yeah, my join session failed. Ship naming is out? Out as in lame? Wow, I can't believe you named your ship. That's so out. Random ships are in. All right. Did we manage to get into a server that works now? Oh, the Idris is nameable. Everybody name your Idri. The function is fixed now. Is that for all? Can you name all ships now, or just the Idris?
Like, everything can be going well, and then all of a sudden the pendulum will just swing wildly in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'd go down to the hangar and try to pull the ship there.
Yeah, if you've got the hangar or a bait ship. Let's stay in the lobby for now. Sorry. I was too slow on what I was saying, just in case.
Here's to hoping.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend just messaged me saying, "Oh, I see nothing's working as normal." You know, and it's like,
Confirming
well, it's been working fine.
Confirming right now, guys. I'm pulling up some ships. And no, I cannot name my ships. No. I do not see ship naming working for... Unless it's not in the hangar anymore? Nope, I can name my MSR, but I can't name other ships. So I'm gonna go up and go ahead and say that's not true. Where are you guys getting that you can name all ships? Did you see that somewhere? Did somebody say that? Or are you just... Was it just you could name a ship? Ship naming guide. Updated May 14th. How to name your ship. Hasn't this always been here, though? What did they change here? Oh, they just added the Wave 6 for Idris pledges? Yeah, this has been... They just added the Idris here. Oh. Yeah, no, this page has been here. This page has been here since they started doing ship naming. It just got updated. Oh, I missed you saying that, PK. Sorry. Name all your ships. You love them and squeeze them and call them George in your head. That's a long name. Before they said they were planning on fixing it.
Maneuvering, you'll be able to get it correct, but it's kind of stuck to the ground. So, yeah.
Made that sound like it was out there.
God, what is that thing even?
I love it, but it's so broken. Which, like, you can just say about literally anything in the game.
Is it working, Gumbo?
The epitome of Star Citizen is the pulse. Very beautiful, but very broken.
Isn't that everything?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
But I feel like the pulse is the perfect representation of that.
Hmm.
Great when it works. When it doesn't, oh my god. Complete nightmare.
Yeah, I'm threatening the entire infrastructure of CIG to crash right now, standing underneath it. You can't buy the TAC in game, no.
Not yet. I don't even know. Is the max available in game yet?
Should be.
Yes.
Have you tried the TAC, is it? Hey! Look at that, good timing. I've been enjoying it so far. This thing is doing exactly what I want it to do. And it's doing it in a very stylish way. I think we're going to be using this ship quite a bit on this stream. People just heard name ships and went crazy. Easy to get disinformation or misinformation spread to a whole bunch of people like that. Not necessarily from what somebody says, but if I start repeating something and then we just go along with it, which has happened, that can cause problems.
What the freak?
Which button?
The interior elevator for the in the hold.
Ah.
He's stuck in there.
Eagle's stuck in there.
We see if this
Get
one's
him out.
working. Check the door panel first before I go in. Nope. Door panels have disappeared. Alright. Looks like I've got an IC to fill out. Actually, let me take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, it's there on my screen.
It is there on my screen as well, it just isn't working.
What, the one on the lift?
Yeah, the one on the lift. Doesn't seem to be working.
Completely blank for me.
Alright, gang, we're all on board. Let's
Yeah,
try
let's get
again
the
on
heck out of here.
Where-
We
You
can
know what
maybe
does
finally
work?
get to Pyro and
The
run at least
ladder.
one contract.
and you'll need to reset your spawn as well, because it's a new shard.
I hate when you just want to run one contract and it takes freaking 40 minutes. I don't want to play this game anymore.
You know they're not going to work as well when we get there.
I literally
you
just
say
want
that?
this ship to get shot and for us to be able to run a contract. It's not hard. I'm not asking for a lot.
Oh, that's a
Why would
lot.
you say such things?
It wasn't a lot 30 minutes ago, and then the game stopped working.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get torpedoes as soon as we exit the tunnel.
Yes.
As long as it gives me feedback on this ship.
Okay, everybody, set power cycle your guns. I just reset the power allocation on the ship.
How's the update so far? It's been good, and then we started to have a problem with this hangar. It was very annoying. Other than that, everything else has worked pretty well. Think anything bigger than the Fury will fit inside the TAC hangar? Not really. It's pretty close. It's pretty tight. Did they really release the patch a day before so the servers don't explode completely before free fly? So the servers don't explode completely before free fly. Maybe. They usually, I'm surprised they released it only a day early. Usually they release the Invictus, like this is pretty standard for them to release the patch before the event starts. What happened to the game? Has it been exploding? Not really. That was me being a little bit more flustered than necessary, but the hangar problem caused us a big setback, which was annoying. Hey, Kritek, I had dropped the patch notes in chat for you, and you were asking about the updates. I'm not sure if you saw that. Why does it update right before you decide to hop back in? Because they see you, they hear your wants and desires, and they've decided to ruin your day. Someone got an M50 inside, not bad. $216 freaking bounties. Imagine though, imagine if there were actually that many criminals in one shard. Oh, can't raid them now. Alright. This is the first patch where buying your ship's part feels like it's more. Feels like the ships have gone up in price. Okay, let's try this again. Well, that looked nice. All right. Let's see.
Or not. Yep, it broke again. Okay, 1 second.
So many collection offers.
Oh, is that for Wiggalo?
Yeah, basically all for Wicklow.
I've never seen one of your jump point transitions, your cinematics, in your stream before, Tomato. That was really beautiful. It was nice just kind of stepping back for a moment and watching that. Good work on the camera.
Dude, it's
You're really
beautiful. Really nice to look at when somebody else is flying.
Yes.
Plus your camera control, going through the windows and getting an all-around angle and just getting the whole atmosphere. You do a real well job on capturing that.
The eye tracker makes that possible. It's like impossible to get that shot without it. It's really fun.
Oh, okay. You use your eye tracker for the camera work?
Yeah. Because you can't easily move forward with the camera without the eye tracker. It just rotates unless you have 3 hands, which, you know, there's probably more important things you could be doing.
So that's the reason you turn your face cam off during the cinematics, because you're pulling weird faces at your eye tracker.
Yeah, dude. You can see like a third hand coming from the side of the screen. Don't look, everybody. It's not important. The bounty multiplication is so funny. It's just like more bounty players than there are players in the shard. Like, how is that still? How is the player bounty still broken?
How high have y'all seen it so far? I've got 505 bounties at once.
Yeah, I saw 500.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
500 is about as high as I've seen.
Let's go for 750.
More bounties than there are players in this server.
As Mrs. Tomato dropped into the chat to mention just a little while ago, folks, we still got a giveaway going for a Drake Cutter. If you don't have Star Citizen yourself, you can win a copy here on the channel. You can also get some extra points there on the side by redeeming your Twitch points like Faldorn is. If you've been chilling here and watching, following, subbing, bidding, whatever it is you might do to support the channel, you get some points back for that. That can go towards the game giveaway that we're doing right now. That'll be coming out next week. You just assumed the Tobii eye tracker was something that YouTubers pushed, but no one actually used. You might be wrong. You like the idea of one, but thought they were a gimmick. YouTubers don't, I mean, like, you gotta understand. Okay, I guess it's different for everybody, but I'm not gonna like suggest something unless I actually think it's cool, you know? And I have a video on my channel. There are a couple other people who have covered them, but if you watch those videos, we do try to show the actual benefits of using them, and a lot of people use them. A lot of people have eye trackers. I mean, the company itself has done very well for themselves over the last 5 or 6 years. In large part because of the truck simulator, Star Citizen communities. They also work on computers. Like, my eye tracker unlocks my computer for me. I don't really have to do anything. If I'm using like validation or credit card online, if I'm using a pass key or anything, that all goes through Windows Hello, and the eye tracker uses Windows Hello. So it can read your retina whether it's dark or light, because it's using infrared light. So it's far outside Star Citizen that these things are useful for. They're just freaking expensive, especially for Americans. The price just went up, I think, some more. eye tracing is a game changer, second best upgrade after stick and throttle. I would agree with that. I think once you've gotten your control schemes down for this game, an eye tracker actually is arguably a good 4th or 5th addition to your setup. Thanks for the feedback, and just for clarity, I was not suggesting you were pushing dodgy stuff. No. I know you might not think I was. YouTubers in general be like that. But I would suggest looking into why YouTubers are talking about the things they talk about. If they actually use them, then there's a pretty good chance they like it a lot. Can't imagine playing without the Toby. By the way, if you're not playing on a monitor, they have a little tripod for the eye tracker. Little mini tripod thing. Track IR is pretty good too. I've heard Track IR works great for Star Citizen. I know a lot of people who use it. Yeah, sticks and head tracking before ships. If you're getting into Star Citizen and you want to spend good money, spend it on your gaming experience. Somebody else can always provide the ships. Ain't nobody going to be able to drop a HOTAS on your desk for you. Then again, you spend your money how you want. You do you. How's the TAC feel? I'm liking it. But I'm liking it from a passenger perspective. I haven't actually flown it yet. F9, do you have a curved monitor? Mine is also curved. If you get the little bottom mounted dock, it works pretty well. But then if you lose it, it sucks. I guess if there's something on the bottom that blocks it, you could also get the tripod thing that they have. But that's a lot extra. But you don't have to get HOTAS. Toby is laggy. I've never had a lag problem with this thing. I can actually give you a looky-loo at its ability to react to my eyes. So I can turn this feature on here that actually lets you guys see this. See this? So it moves pretty quickly with my eyes, and it's going where I'm looking. Let me see if pretty sure I can speed up the responsiveness though. There you go. Yeah, see this? I mean, it can process where I'm looking pretty quickly. And you can move around too. It's kind of the nice part. Is like it measures where you are in 3D space. So let's say I get up and I sit at this chair. If I have the eye tracking on, it can tell by depth where I am. So if I lean forward, oh, there we go. So I can move around, right? If I lean forward, it'll lean forward with me. Because it's not just measuring my eyes, it's also measuring my position based on my eyes. So you can actually use this to kind of lean around and like look at stuff. It's pretty wild. You can also set it up so that it tracks both your head and your eyes, or mainly just your head. You can make it so that your eyes enhance the head movement it's tracking. And yeah, I have a button that lets me turn it on and off quickly. So obviously it's on right now. I hit a button on my mouse and I can look at you guys on chat without throwing the whole screen off. So you gotta make sure it works for your own setup, but you can make it work. If you guys would like, you can use our code. I promise you this wasn't all an ad. I was just talking about it, but we do get a discount for you if you use our code, and it helps support us. Open track with the webcam can do the same. I used to use a webcam for my stuff, and the webcam also works with FOIP too. Weird if you want to turn your head away from the camera. Well, you're not turning it away from the screen. So like if I'm looking directly at my screen right now, right? I can turn to look at the right side of my screen and it looks like that. I'm still looking at my screen. It's incredibly natural. If I want to look over to the left, I look over there and now I can just see more. Rather than if I were to look over there, I can't see what's going on in the extreme left side. So you're not turning your head away from the screen like this. You can change the calibration so that it only moves a certain amount. You can also, like I said, change it so that it only reacts to your eye movement, which is a lot more natural. Oh. Oh, we getting shot at.
Right, how much damage are we taking? A lot?
A little bit.
Shields are holding, I guess?
Not much. Shields are holding. Shields are
I was
holding.
wondering if we could get in a position maybe with the missiles to take them out. The rear facing, is anyone on that?
I'll hop on that right now.
Cool.
Those are ballistics, right? I'm gonna come back around.
Copy that.
Mr. Razzle, thank you for the sub on Twitch, by the way.
If you can swing your butt over that hill a little bit, so Tomato's got a line on them, that might look nice.
I'll show you in a second how to make it only track your eyes. Whoops.
I noticed this
Wrong
morning
turret.
as well that when the little drop pod ramps take damage, they don't take a lot for them to open, and then they can't be closed even when you repair the ship.
It usually fixes it when you store it and pull it back up. The ramp usually is fixed.
Yeah.
Locking and targeting.
Oh, we've got incoming. Interesting.
Lost target. Firing.
Yeah, more incoming.
Is that a missile turret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be, yeah. Crazy.
But I also, it's not letting me fire.
Alright.
Should we sit down and go by ground?
Let's approach low altitude and see if we can get some of these guns on them.
I've got no eyes on.
If we're close
Those are
enough,
EM
the
missiles.
shooting rear at the missile. Alright, the one missile that was following us is now dead. Not sure if that is a different missile warning going off. Yeah, oh, I see one. Yeah, that just hit the
Okay,
ground.
it's dead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, can I fire missiles looking from the front too, or is that you?
That wasn't me. See if I can get it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can lock missiles from the front. That's interesting.
Oh, try it.
I can't see the missile directly in front of you, unfortunately. It's not letting me. There we go. A little bit more. No, I can't. It's not locking on this for some reason.
Okay, okay.
Is there anyone in the top turret?
Yes, I am, but you might want to boost your front shields, because this gun is not going to do a lot of damage.
Bottom guns, can you guys take out turrets or no?
No line at the minute.
I'm gonna broadside on port side.
Okay.
Copy that.
Lifting.
If you
Hold
do
on,
it with
let
a
me
little
put this
roll as well,
into-
so the top turret can maybe get it. It's the other
There you
side of
go.
that hill though.
Yep.
Frame rate. Peaking.
Yeah, drop us down if you need to. took a lot of hits.
Did
We
yeah.
were definitely
Yeah.
hitting it.
These
Getting
guns
red
just don't
hole
do a
on
lot
my
of damage.
port side engine now.
All right, we can just go in on the vehicle then if we're taking too much damage from these.
Alright, let me see.
They are
That
heavy
was out
hitters,
of,
we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you're going to want to find your input controls in your menu. You want to change this from camera boost to input mix. Once it's changed to input mix, you can change your input mix from 100% gaze to 100% head or somewhere in between. You got to do that for seated and do that for FPS.
Nice low flying.
Decoupled. Okay, I see. Trying to see how close I can get.
Yeah, it's in the game itself, not the software. Maverick, thanks for dropping that link for the eye tracker.
All right, can anyone line up a shot starboard side of that turret that's
Copy that. Hold on.
on that ridge? Anybody on the side 5 down there as well?
Trying to lock a missile on it, but
I'm not sure if I'm hitting it. It's pretty far away. Oh yeah, there we go. It's definitely firing at us now.
oh, we're under its firing arc. I think. Or did you
Yeah,
guys
we
blow
could
it up?
probably.
We
No,
can
it's
probably
still there.
touch down.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere there maybe.
Yeah, they got
good
themselves a
idea.
little bit of a blind spot down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Nice spot.
Bit rocky.
Are we taking up Nursa?
Yeah. Yeah, that should be good.
I wouldn't climb up too high. There's another turret on the starboard side, I think.
Yeah, it won't arm the missiles to fire. You can control your gimbals separately with eyes, yes. You can
gonna
use
ramp
your
to see if
eyes
we've got
to
ground
lock on
contact.
to targets. You can use your eyes to scan targets, or to control your tractor beams, your mining beams, or your turrets. Your eyes basically act as a mouse input if you want them to in certain scenarios. Ash and Gumbo, you guys coming down or?
In a ship at the top turret or not? Well, some moving down.
Nah, we can all go.
No, we don't. I think
Okay,
we'll
copy
be
that.
Alright, we're not on the ground on the ramp, so it'll be a bit of a bumpy disembark, but we can tractor it back on afterwards if we got a max lift between us.
See if I can find her. Hold on, no.
I got
if
a
I can
max lift.
move.
Yeah, I left a max lift on the rack in the jump seats.
On this ship, or was that before it got destroyed?
On the ship.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, that's good. We're on the ground at that. Cool. Let's all pile in then.
To the MRSA boys.
Like Nursa. Oh wait, we got tomato. Wait.
And gumbo.
Curious? We'll do.
Are we all loaded up?
No, waiting for gumbo.
Speed run.
Actually, operator, if you can just park just outside, and then we can start getting the ramp closed as well.
Understood. Taking it out.
Go for it. Awesome. Closing up.
I love repacking ammo on my electric weapon. It's so weird.
Put those volts back in the battery.
Yeah,
one
just
at a time.
stuffing them in with the thumb.
Just
Okay,
rubbing the batteries together.
We're good to go, operator. If you could close the door for me. I can't find the prompt. That's it. Awesome. Let's get up there.
This is going well.
This planet's surface is horrible to drive on, I will admit.
Yes, it is. Can we have like a picnic thing on this planet?
Whoa.
Yeah, never again.
Yes, exactly.
They did have a hovercraft that does attack, so I get a
Whoa.
or a hovercraft.
Wow.
Gosh, the music here is so good.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's dead quiet for me now. It was like, okay, you got some music. Now silence.
These yellow bits look like you'd just be able to drive straight over them, but they're absolutely terrible.
This is awful, dude. This is like,
Yeah.
it's like a troll.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
really is.
It's insane that it's this bad to drive across a planet.
Yes,
On the picnic on Bloom, me and Bo, we ended up just using the tractor beams to carry the vehicles because it was quicker.
It was?
Yeah. Some of these areas were so bad, we were just like, right, that's it. I'm getting out and I'm tractor beaming it and walking it.
Is there anywhere I can sit to get a third-person view of this? I need this. I need to get this for a camera.
Yeah, get on the back
get
cam.
out. Oh, okay.
Or the seat, yeah.
Or for some reason, I'm able to get the third person outside the ship where I'm at, and I'm not seated.
Huh. Oh, yeah, same.
Oh. Okay.
It's like a
I guess
third
I could've
option
just
for
done
some
that.
reason.
Cool.
Go for it.
It definitely
that's
worked.
fine.
Have
from the
somebody.
bed, so yeah.
I guess they added that. I wonder. Oh,
Oh,
somebody just
popped out.
Yeah.
Bang.
I just
Somebody
fell
just
out.
got pooped.
Just trying to make a room for tomato to get in. Just fell out.
I wonder if they added that because people have been talking about like not being able to see outside in multi-crew ships if they're not in a seat.
It's much nicer when you can see outside, that's for sure.
Ooh, is this a good Overwatch position?
It is, I think, yeah. Let's park
the
just
heck
by
outta
the solar
here.
panels here, yeah, and then we'll walk down from here.
Yeah, we can walk.
Smells like soggy men in here.
I got kicked out again.
Hey,
That's
that's
fine.
cabin seat. That's all the men back there.
What are we here for? We killing people or what?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we are. Headhunters' elite soldiers have taken over the outpost. It's a CFP outpost that we are liberating.
All right.
Moving up.
Let's go and see if there's anyone here at all.
Hidden dandy. there even any NPCs here?
I think I saw movement on the roof of this first building. We've got a green arrow. Interesting. Okay, so there might well be friendly soldiers here.
I see nothing, but
Yep.
we shall
Got a
see.
green arrow as well.
Why are they soggy though? They all got sweaty
Um,
back there, dude.
Smarto, I'm not seeing a party marker for you. Does anyone else see party marker?
Yeah, I got
Smarto?
Negative.
Yes, I
I'm
got no
missing two
party
party
marker for him.
markers.
I'm sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick you and re-invite you then, real quick.
Stealth boy.
Kick.
Missing a marker for operator as well.
Okay. Operator
Interesting.
kicking you as well.
Oh, hey, look, I have a blue marker for you. Or not blue, green. I wonder, is it friends list?
Green should just be like.
Yeah, I now have green
non-hostile.
markers.
Okay, invite parties sent.
Yeah, I have green markers for you guys, even though we're not in party together.
Well, here's my theory. I think the green markers are for people sharing the same mission because we saw the green markers when we were at that outdoor
makes
of the
sense.
NPCs. Or not the NPCs, the
That's
other players
interesting.
in our group. So I think that might be mission shared, but not the same group.
It seems this place is abandoned. So valuable, two gangs are fighting over it, yet nobody seems to be here.
I'm so shocked.
I've got people in this building if anybody wants to breach.
I did run past someone, but
I saw two people enter the main entrance next to Captain Shaman and Space Tomato over here. Someone just entered this building.
There are corpses in the main building when we just passed.
Hey, Shaman, I'm coming.
Now I've got epic music.
Okay, yep.
Let's go.
Possible players? No.
I'm guessing anything that isn't green marked is hostile.
oh, there's CFP here.
Yeah, I think that's who's got the green Doritos.
I just walked past the CFP without him, unless headhunters look like this too. This guy
They
headhunters?
generally look the same.
Yeah.
Are you headhunters, sir?
Make them show ID.
You hunt heads.
He's got a cape on.
Kill him.
That's very evil of him.
Yeah.
But you know capes are bad news, dude.
No capes.
Bad for
Yeah, I mean, I
airbag.
don't want to shoot him and get like bad rep with CFP because they're so annoying. But still got 40%. You guys have killed people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I haven't fired a single shot.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
Pretty standard.
Killed
Oh shit.
about 5 of them, I think.
Who's this?
I do think the ones without green markers are hostiles, even if they're not aggroed.
Yes,
If they're
they
not
are.
aggroed, I think it's
Can't
just server
confirm.
issues.
All right, then I'll go kill this guy.
Yeah.
And if I get in trouble, it's on you.
Oh no, what are they gonna do? Lock me up in pyro?
No, you fixed my reputation. Where'd he go? Oh, Gumbo, did you get him?
Yeah. He was pointing a gun at me.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, see? I told
This
you.
guy right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no good guys in pyro.
Oh, really? I see somebody over here. I could probably take out that avocado, it says.
Yeah. You watch where you're pointing that.
He's a well-known.
411 is okay. I mean, it's fun. Still hasn't seemingly fixed these missions very much.
That's fire. Every time I watch Andor, it gives me Star Citizen feels.
Yeah, we were having a huge conversation yesterday in the org chat, just about Andor and other sci-fis and Star Citizen in general. Mostly while we're just waiting on
Andor.
the patch. Yeah.
Freaking art,
like-
dude. Every episode.
It's so good.
Peak cinema.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Just shot an enemy on the roof.
Nice. Oh, we've got markers for him now.
Yeah, now I can actually
Awesome.
kill someone. I need some intense hand holding to know who to shoot.
Is someone underground, or did they fall through the planet?
Oh, there is a bit of a basement.
It's an elevator. It's one of those underground compartments.
Oh, I fell through the floor.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Okay.
Maybe you can get him while you're down there.
I would say exit to menu, but you'll probably be combat logged if you were shooting a minute ago, so you just have to fall for a few minutes.
Eventually, will I land back on the surface?
No.
In China, yeah.
In China.
I'll definitely combat log after that.
Yeah, either China or Australia.
I'll
Hard to
take
tell.
Or, you know, like Hurston.
Taiwanese China.
Hurston. You're
All
bad
right.
at geography.
We actually completed the mission. So, like, a part of me is like, yes, we completed it. The other part of me is like, that was awful.
you
we-
have a sound
did we
effect.
really?
So it's
right?
basically still how it was last patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
I love this Doomsday Prepper bunker.
Yeah, the underground facility or the underground like areas to these outposts is nice. Ooh,
Nothing but canned food.
contract available repairs.
Do it. We've liberated, now we can fix it. Maybe.
Do we
That would be
have
great if it was here.
RMC?
Don't ask questions like that.
You're right. Sorry, sir.
I guess none of us will even have a salvage canister or tool either to
Yes,
take
I
some
have
off
one.
the Mercer. Oh, you do?
I have
Well, we
one
could-
carrying on me.
Yeah,
so
I
if you wanna
grabbed
try it-
some.
Oh,
They're for sale
okay.
here at the
Yes,
shop
yes,
terminal
absolutely.
too.
Awesome.
Sharing.
Sourceful.
Wait, remote
gotta
outpost.
pick up
Oh, it's
something.
500 kilometers away.
What?
Oh, fuck.
They
What in
conned
damn
us.
hell, Star Citizen?
We can't walk that.
It will take us no time at all into Ursa.
I thought this was supposed to be a local mission.
Right.
It's local for Pyro.
Yeah.
All right, well, in that case, we got to try a couple missions and stuff. I think I'm gonna. This is about it for me. Take us another 40 minutes to run another mercenary mission.
Yeah.
More to
it was a good
discover, though.
session.
More to uncover. I think I'm gonna do this again on Friday and Saturday just to keep getting an idea of how well this is working. I guess maybe we'll have the Idris by then. So have to find something to do with that.
I'm sure we'll have no
Yeah,
shortage of
apparently.
interests available.
Yeah.
We'll know for sure on the 15th, apparently.
Yeah.
We will know for sure then. All right, y'all.
Cool.
No.
Thank you guys for joining for this.
No worries.
We'll have to
Thank you for having us. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming.
Maverick,
Alright, we gonna...
thank you for the bits, my friend. Where do you get the new SMG? I got it at the Hathor location. Thank you all for hanging out for this. I did kind of want to get more more gameplay with the TAC. I was hoping that we could do more missions quickly, but I've got some video work that I need to do. We want to cover the Idris for you over the next couple days, so I need to get my 4.11 video done, and we can get right back to doing some more streaming gameplay, and specifically, most likely, some Idris stuff on Friday. So hopefully you join us. Maybe even tomorrow, if it is out tomorrow and the stars align, we'll do a quick surprise stream for that as well. But for now, I'm all done for the day. Have you considered... First streaming, it was solid content. Hey, Jax, thank you for coming around for the first one. Hope you appreciated it. Or I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you. Consider dropping by on Monday too. We have a lot of good chats, and we talk a lot of the news and stuff that's going on, which should be a lot with Invictus Week starting up. All right, folks. You great people. You do great things. I can tell because I chat with you every day almost, and it's all good vibes here. So enjoy yourselves a Wednesday. Go do something you love. Eat something you enjoy. Go hang out with some people that are some of your good friends. And I'm going to drop you with the good folk. Once again, you guys, have a great one. 07s. Treat yourselves well. You deserve it. I will be back with you on Friday. We will have podcast live with supporters actually Thursday night, so keep an eye out for that. And regular stuff back on the YouTube channels. Videos coming out regularly. You know, all that jazz. Anyways, bye guys. You're great again. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.